Boom. What's up? How's it going? It is Sunday. What's up?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and ready for more PG wisdom.
Hey.
Jim Spooky Sip.
What's up? Z Practice pre-stream sub. Thank you. 66 moons trillion. Pre-stream sub as well. 84 moons. David 39 moons. Thank you. Doing a pre-stream. That's so nice. What's up? How's it going? Dude, it's Sunday. Dude, next weekend, we got a holiday weekend. You got 4th of July. 4th of July is on a Friday. You know what that means? Everyone's going to be off. That's a 3-day weekend for most people, unless you work retail. Retail sucks. You got to be open to sell all the fireworks so people can go back home and blow stuff up. It's ridiculous. All right. What's that? Dude, also, Anime Expo next weekend. And then after that, GDQ. They're going to have, GDQ, games done quick. GDQ is perfect for me. I'm a very impatient gamer. All right? I'm very impatient. How's it going? Let me say hi to people. David, hi. Thank you. Malenko, hi. Lost Pixie, hi. Stream Bingo, you don't count. ADJ, Farrelland. Lunar Phoenix, hi. How's it going? Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Angelica Storm, DJC with Adam. You with your card battle. Card battle. Want me to call that? All right, we got a card battle. Thanks to Curved Planet. Curved Planet, you got a card battle. All right, you got to roll equal to or better than. Only Curved Planet gets to roll. All right, just in case you're new here. What? Equal to or better than? Oh. Curve. Come on, what do you mean? What do you mean 6? Bro, that's like the easiest Germain card. Why? All right, maybe you got distracted. I could understand why, but you know. They tried. Ugh. All right, well, let me call card battle at least, because that did happen. Oh God, so many tabs open. Where'd that be? Yeah, I haven't memorized the numbers. All right, we did get a card battle. That doesn't count as spicy. That's not spicy at all. Okay. Oh, it's a bikini. It's spicy. Get it. What's up? What? No, you added some new ones. Dude, no. I'll wait. It'll be a surprise if it pops up. They don't look good, but they're funny. What's up? 39, 50 viewers. Number 39? Really, already? How'd that happen, dude? Where that? All right, we'll do that. Boom. Got it. Nice. No, it wasn't a shiny card either. You know the shiny cards when you see them. Oh, man. Was it Gully Chop hi, Malenko hi, Lost Pixie hi, Briano. I don't know who I said hi to yet because my brain's broken today. Andrew Mantis, Adam for Christ, what's up? How's it going? Curved Planet, you tried. Hi, what's up? Shut up. What's up? How's it going? Fun fact. Is it a fun fact? No, I've had people say, hey, fun fact. And then it's like, it's something really downtrodden. I haven't read it yet. They're like, hey, fun fact, you know the coffee you're drinking is going to destroy your brain over time? Hey, fun fact. Okay. Go.
Hello, Pum'Kin Guy, John, and chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today? I was cycling and listening to J.i.M.
Hey, nice. There you go. Hope it helps. No, man, you got some music you like when you're cycling or running or something like that? Ooh, it helps. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Fun fact, there's a subsonic frequency that causes an inexplicable sensation of dread. Theaters use subwoofers that play this frequency to make horror movies scarier. I feel like your whole body is at that frequency constantly. But I know, I never have that feeling of dread. I think we're just immune to it. No, I never went to a horror movie and I'm like, wow, this seems very dreadful. I was like, I always have fun. I feel more at ease during a horror movie. It's those romantic comedies that put me on edge. Where is it? What's up? Read that. Go.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibes to all. Yesterday our subdivision held a yard sale event. Sounded like a good idea, so I put some of my tech overstock up for sale. 8 hours. Not one thing.
Turns out the day they picked was the same as a fair going on a town or two over. Oh man, great planning. Also told me I live in the wrong dang place to try selling this stuff. Mostly old people that barely understand a light switch. Oh man, yeah, you can't explain. No, no, man, you try to sell tech in an area that's just got old people. What does this do? What is this? Oh well, you know, it's a Blu-ray player. A Blu-ray. What is it? What is that? All right, you know what a DVD player is? They look at you confused. Oh god. All right, you know what a VHS is? Oh yes, I have plenty of those. Oh god. All right, never mind. This isn't for you. I'm not explaining the transfer of formats from DVD to Blu-ray, let alone 4K. They'd freak out. Oh god. I need birthday candy. Is it your birthday? For reals? For real's birthday? Happy birthday! I never get tired of that song. I wish they would use that at Applebee's. You'd have a full band come out and just be like, happy freaking birthday. Dude. It would be hilarious. I would love it. Yeah. No, it's better than that weird clapping thing that they do. Like, hey, it's your birthday. Just shut up, give me my cake, get out of here. No, man, they just pop up behind your little booth and they're like, congratulations, you didn't die. I don't know, maybe if they had a goth night or something, it would be kind of funny. Yeah, happy birthday. What's up? Wait, it's your birthday too? Zero's got a birthday. What? I'm not lumping them all together. Are you kidding me? Besides, I get to listen to the song again. Zero. Come on, that's fun. Oh, there you go. Happy birthday. There you go. Oh, you know, there would be a fun thing on the internet if everybody who had the same birthday like met up at a place and went to like Applebee's and they're all like, yeah, it's all of our birthdays today. Like 12 people. And then it's like, they'd have to bring out like 12 pieces of free cake and be like, no, let me see IDs. No. Oh, wow, it is your birthday. Yeah, what about you? Oh, crap, it is your birthday. All right, what about you? Oh my God, it's your birthday too. What about you back there? Let me see your ID. Oh God, it's their birthday too. Manager, it's 30 birthdays here. What do? We don't even have enough cake for this. What? Somebody's got to do that. All right, let me, because people are telling me to hydrate and stuff. I'm going to have to call it. What do we got here? I don't even know where these are. Let's see. We got to hydrate. We got a streach. I think there was a posture. I didn't eat on stream. I'm thinking about it, though. Yo, Jimmy, what's up? How's it going? What? No, it wasn't a shiny card battle. Boop. Let's see. I think I got... Oh, God, did I join? Hold on, let me join. I want to join. I only got 2. I only got 2? We called like 15 things. I swear Bingo hates me. Anyway, I never go around on my birthday because of fear the birthday harassment rents are allowed to do. There you go, DGC. Thank you, grab an extra card. That stuff freaks me out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the birthday things. I refuse to go out on my birthday. Well, I know technically it's Halloween, but they give you out free stuff anyway.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking, PG.
Nice. That's all you can ask for. So far, so good. What would be the capacity of a DVD-sized disc that's, what, red with a green laser? What, it's still a DVD disc, so basically 4.7 to 7.9 gigs. It depends on the format. Is it dual layer or not? Come on, we got variables. That card is as bad as the first one. What are you going to do? All right, let's have coffee. Speaking of cards. No, now we get to see if it's bad coffee or not. Spoiler, it's probably not. I made it myself, dude. Very rarely do I make terrible coffee. All right, cards. Oh, thank God. Don't do it. Come on. That is good coffee. All right, good. I don't even want to go to the restaurant on someone else's birthday. We'll get up and leave when people start coming to tapes. Oh, God. Yeah, right? No, now that we know you got auditory sensitivity issues, you know why everything aggravates you so much when you go to a restaurant. The screaming children, the birthday songs, the one old person talking really loud because the other old person's deaf. And you're like, oh my God, I'm never going to enjoy a meal outside again. No. All the coffee. Yeah. What's up? Sue's been doing what? We know. No. For those who missed the stream, Steve stream, what? You already went over the ear thing? Yeah, because we actually got to see the doctor, MRI, the short version, because I don't like repeating stuff. No, MRI, you're not broken. You don't got there's no tumor, there ain't an alien implant. So his brain is officially not terrible. Good for you. You also got no weird things going on in your face, with the exception of the bone spurs in your nasal cavity. I don't even know how this stuff happens. Yeah, but other than that, basically auditory sensitivity, they're like, meh, we don't know what to do with that. The guy gave you a printout. You've been dealing with this for 6 months. He gives you a little piece of paper, says, avoid loud sounds. I'm like, my dude, avoid loud sounds. Well, yeah, if they bother you. Oh, my God. Other than that, you've been using earplugs? Yes, we've been using earplugs.
1 month until Con Month. August in northern Utah is packed. For Con, Retro Video Games Con, Anime and Local Summer Fair.
There you go. Nice. We got Anime Expo coming up this weekend. Yeah. No, we're not going. Hopefully somebody's just streaming it on Twitch. What's that? Wait, aliens have moved up from inserting implants. What? What? Of course. It's all. That's when you get those weird little things in your teeth. Radio frequencies. Yeah, it's crazy. That's how I listen to old-time radio. Let's see. Think of later wave like the 5. What am I going to do with that? Nobody even uses DVDs. Well, no, actually, people do. There's some things you can only get on DVD. Good news, everybody. What's up? Go.
Hey, Pumpkin and Pauline, you won't believe the yesterday I was riding my...
What do we got to do? Wait for next season? Like, all right, well, when the next episode airs, well, hey, what? Good news. I got over my nasal infection. I also got some cake foot antibiotics from my doctor. Nice. There you go. You got to wait a week. What? No, I'm going to need a refresher. You know, when they start the episode, like last time. On the last episode of Arcade the Hedgehog. You would not believe what happened. I was riding. What? What? You're riding your horse? Cattle? Magic dragon? What? I need to know. What? Now I'm intrigued. Let's see. Other still anime that's only on VHS. Isn't that ridiculous? Well, I'm sure somebody salvaged it and put it up on interweb. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, like, hold on, I'm powering up for half the season. Oh, God. Goku, please. The planet's exploding. I'm getting there. Hold on. Spools, reels, everywhere. Let's see. Puff Magic Dragon. How does DVD video scale up to 4K? Depends on what you're using. Pretty good. It's not terrible. It also depends on the bit rate in which it was encoded. The higher the bit rate, the better it's going to be. But AI works wonders on up-resing stuff. It's pretty good. Ridson, what? Good comic yesterday. All-Star Superman, Planetary, and Exo Sisters. Ooh, Exo Sisters. I've heard of that. Right now, though, nothing. I may play some Halo games later. Pew pew. Hello. Oh yeah, Steam Summer Sale. Steam Summer Sale. No, there's a lot of games that are on sale that I'm probably not going to buy. What? I still don't know what's going on with the ear thing. It's a day-to-day thing. Now I'm just in this mode where I'm aggravated at my own hearing. Riding a Norwal? I know, right? We're still waiting. Go.
Roll for distance.
Why? You can't do that if you're uphill. I mean, you'll go backwards, but defeats the purpose of moving forward. Thank you. Who owns an LD player? Laserdisc? Dude, we find Laserdisc in thrift stores all the time, you know? They're all like weird movies I don't care about. But we did find, what was it? Close Encounters of the Third Kind on Laserdisc and something else.
As I was saying, I was riding my slow motorbike to Queens Center Mall from Brooklyn. The chain broke, but on the good news I found another $100. But after so many runarounds to these lame-ass bike-fixing shops, I fixed it myself and had
a good time seeing the inside of the mall and go home. Oh, nice. There you go. You survived. Why do I feel like motorcycles are more work than they're worth sometimes? I don't know. That's why I'm a bicycle guy. I would actually be a kick scooter. You can't go wrong with two wheels and a piece of wood, you know? Okay. No, maintenance, man. I don't got to oil things. I don't got to worry about gas. There's no chains involved. Motorcycles are fun. Yeah. I would love a motorcycle. I'm more of a Vespa type person, you know? Yeah, I'd be that person that, like, real bikes go by and they're like, you know, that kind of thing. I don't care. I enjoy it. They don't go too fast. They're stylish. Still get the wind blowing through my stem. It's beautiful. Yeah. Don't you get too anxious to drive anywhere? Dude, I don't even want to walk down the street. Are you kidding me? Everything's too loud. Oh, man. What did I read that? Let's see what I read with VHS. You know, that would be a fun thing to do. Just be an anime preservationist. You know, try to track down really rare VHS tapes and restore them yourselves. Because the companies who own these things aren't doing it, you know. Of course, they'll wait for you to do it and then sue you. But, you know. Oh, but speaking of Brooklyn. Yeah, no. We got sleep before we went there. No, there's a thing that we saw. It was Brooklyn related. It's pretty interesting. Now I got to ask them if they saw it while they were there. We'll get to it. I just want to talk to people. I've been riding an electric motorcycle for years now.
That's the downside to having a bike like mine. These NYC losers don't want to work on bikes like mine. That's what makes mine so special in a different way.
Why would they not? Why would they not want to work on a bike? Did you go to a hipster area? What? I like, oh, geez, this is an electric bike. I don't know what to do. Like, what happened? Been riding an electric motorcycle for years. Thank you. Accelerates like the wind. Feel your guts crushed into your spine. I don't want to go so fast that I G-forces are applied to my physics. You know? I don't want to be like, all right, let's hit these. Oh, my lunch is in my brain. No. Evie, what's up? Evie! I'm in a weird mood. OG Appleseed. Really? The original Appleseed is only on VHS. Holy crap. I didn't even realize that. No, I figured it was a big enough anime that it would have made to jump over to something. Really? Oh, God. No. That bothers me. What's up? How's it going? Come on, live a little. It's fun. Says who? I'm telling you, everybody that lived a little died. All right? I'm just saying. 100%. Gonna get some coffee. I'm living a little. Oh, remind me to tell you about coffee expanding your life. I'm going to be freaking immortal. Let's go, immortality. Hey, that one's kind of snazzy. I like the lighting. Hey, the coffee cards are behaving today. Nice. I got your Duck Song plush. Nice. Happy as hell. Hey, there you go. Appleseed is also currently on Tubi. Go.
But is Pauline happy for me finding that $100?
I feel like anyone would be. Who says, oh, well, screw you finding money. I want everybody to find money. I want somebody to just go outside and have it rain money. Not coins, though, because those hurt. Just find money. I want to train a crow to find me money. But then you got to be friends with it. And even at that level, I don't know if I have that kind of commitment.
Antioxidants.
They exist. In coffee. What? It's true. Science is proving me right. Weird science. Ooh. I haven't been able to listen to like real music in a while. We've just been listening to our own garbage because that's the only time we have. Boo, 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 boo. Up to the current, what is that duck song? Read that. What, Stevie, what? For Steam user, Crash Bandicoot and Insane Trilogy, 90% off? Yo, Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, 90% off. Yeah, also, Alice Madness Returns. That's also, I think it's like $250 now. It's not the lowest it's ever been, but, you know, I think the lowest it's ever been is like $2. $2. Yeah, what else was on the Steam sale? We did buy like another Survivors like. I forget even what the hell it was called. I don't know. I get into modes with Survivor likes and I'm just like, woo. Also, a good Survivors like, it's like a reverse Survivors like, is Be My Horde. Basically, you're this witch lady who's just turning everybody into zombies, but they try to attack you. So it's a Survivors like. I would actually recommend it because we put a bunch of time into it. Oddly enough, it's actually fun. They just got an update too. It's called Be My Horde. Horde. Okay. Be your what? Horde. See, now this sounds weird. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. H-O-R... Whatever. Joining us, Canadians, being penniless. That's what I don't understand. We're getting rid of the pennies because apparently it costs too much to make a penny. Who thought that was a good idea? Hey, how much does this penny cost to make? 3 pennies? This isn't very cost effective, is it? Keep printing them. What the hell? What? I mean, it's just dumb. Go.
Add this to your horde of Bezos subs.
Yay, there you go. Thank you. Using the Prime sub, taking the money away from Bezos. Doing that random singing. So that helps somebody with Bring Girl. As soon as I can find it. Where the hell is it? Can't find random singing. Where is it? Why is it so difficult? Where is it? Oh, somebody already called it. All right, never mind. Oh, okay, thank you. Nah, Shadav's like a ninja with those. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if they're, tap dancing or something. I was like, and of course, Pimp Simulator doesn't have an easy mode. What? Well, it's not easy. Let's see. Spin. 5 apparently. Really? It costs 5 cents to make a penny? That's totally stupid. All right, well, we'll get rid of pennies, but, I'm still going to pick them up if I find them on the ground. I don't know. These are going to have phased out, what, the next 2 years or something like that? Yeah. But, well, they got to, no, because now when you buy something, they're either going to round it up or round it down to the nearest 5 cent. Which is, stupid. What are they going to do with all those, tills in the cash register? There's always a spot for pennies. What happens now? What happens to that penny slot? Oh, no, did anybody think about that? Oh my God. I guess they could put little candies. Right? They'll probably fill it with like Werther's Originals and give them to the old people that are trying to, I got a penny. No, we don't need pennies. Here's a Werther's. What do you mean you don't need pennies? They don't make pennies anymore. Oh, you kids and your jokes. Oh God, what's going to happen? Take a nickel, dyslexia. All right, somebody call that. I said nickel instead of nickel. That doesn't even word. Let's go.
Also, what about the need a penny, take a penny trays?
No, now it's a nickel. Or a lickle. Don't lick nickels. Don't lickle nickel. Oh, God. Thank you. What? Come on. Anyway. This is still on a green laser. Nobody uses green lasers. What? Unless you're a supervillain, but usually those are red. Green's weird. David, what? Stop licking things. Oh, man. What was the other thing? I don't know. Who wants to do the days? Who wants to do the days? What's going on this weekend? No, because it's actually nice out. It's not, people aren't melting on the sidewalk. Yeah, dude, we had a couple of days, man. I don't know where everybody else was. Dude, it was gross. I was like, ah! Like, that's how bad it was. DVD size of 7.5 gigs. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, like, what? Go.
What were you going to say about Brooklyn? Also, the pennies will be saved and converted into money before it's completely gone.
Aren't they already money? What, do they got to convert them to money? We're going to convert these pennies to money. It's like, do we tell them? I don't know, you tell them. Pennies are money. Not anymore. They're not. No, it's going to be ridiculous. I'll probably melt them. Well, none of them even really have any copper in anymore, right? It's the older ones have a bit of copper in there. Probably. We'll get to Brooklyn, you know. Yeah, Brooklyn. All right. Just don't sleep till we get there. We'll see. If they do away with nickels, will that mean the end of Nickelback? We can only hope. Are they still around? I feel like that was like the litmus for bad music. That and Creed. Like when those two bands came out, I knew there was something wrong on a musical landscape that just never readjusted to make it better. Where's this pendulum? We had really good music, and now I got really good, terrible music, and now I'm waiting for it to go back to really good music. And it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened. Go.
Now we need to let the old man with a water jug full of pennies to cash out.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's going to be crazy. Oh, God, do we have a thing of pennies? Oh, man. No, I think we got a thing of pennies somewhere. I mean, it's not a lot, but still. "13 bingo events called." Nice. Imagine werewolves. Done. Okay. Foot on pedal, whatever. What's better? What? Engine. Kettles. I'm gonna check my card. What? I want to see if I'm winning. Am I winning? We got a note. That's not helping. That's not helping. That's not helping. That's not helping. That's absolutely in the middle of nowhere. Might as well be in the other side of the planet. Oh, God. No, I got nothing else. Wow, that's awful, dude.
Hello, and welcome to our nut house. Keep your feet off the table.
Nice. I did do a thing, though. Where was it? Hey, Hyper Beast won. Nice. Hey, beautiful. I did make a bad pun earlier. I did something. I know I did something because I remember that being stupid when I said it. Hyper Beast. Hey. All right. We can call wheel spin because that's going to happen. Hyper Beast gets a spin on the wheel of... Where is it? Let me go to easy mode too because that'll help somebody. Boom. Easy mode. Nice. Now hold on. I got to get the mouse. I wasn't expecting somebody to win immediately. Well, now it's been about almost 40 minutes. Wow. All right. Give me 1 second. Hyper Beast. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Cool. All right. You get a spin on the wheel of digital goodies from this store. It's got a bunch of stuff. Could be music. Could be, I don't know, comics. Could be random things. I forgot what I put on the wheel, but it could be something good. Well, assuming you like the stuff. All right, we're going to do the wheel spin. And I don't know, where's my wheel spin? Oh, hotkeys, come on. God, this has just been one of those days. Oh.
What's the deal? Let's spin the wheel. 'Cause you won bingo. Let's go. Spin that freaking wheel.
All right, spinning the wheel. Weird digital goodies of what do we got? Bum 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 bum. Nuts to You song. Hey, you're getting a music. And it's squirrel related. Squirrel related music. That's always fun, right? If you already have it for some reason, feel free to pass the link on to somebody else, because that's all that's going to be, is a simple link that is once redeemable to the holder of it. Where is it? All right, let me do that. Let me get a download key. Got a download key, and I'm generating it. All right. I'm going to send it in a
As
whisper
always,
on
Pauline
Twitch.
looks lovely.
Hold that thought. And boom. There you go. I whispered it to you. You got to whisper. You got to whisper. Thank you, thank you. Again, if you do have it already, just pass it along to somebody who may not. I don't know. I don't know what people have, dude. You know, these wheel spins are like trying to do Christmas presents for people that you're like, I know they like this stuff, but do they already have it? Like literally, that's the bulk of it. Oh, cool. All right, where do we got? Let's freaking go. We got a card battle again. All right, Trylin, you got a card battle. Trylin and only Trylin's got to roll equal to or better than. Uh-oh. I think it's doable. That's spicy. Oh my God, that was a 20. I almost choked on my coffee too. Oh. Oh my God, 20. Wow, that would have beat anybody. That is nice. All right, pick any number off the bingo thing that you want. Any number at all. I'll take a 1. Number 1. Boop.
That character was packing some heat.
Well, yeah, it's warm out. All right, do number 1. Boop. Nice. It has been card. Hey, there you go. They won, and I still have not. Thank you. All right. I like the card battles. No, I'm waiting for one to show up that's just like so derpy, it's funny. Let's see. What was a spicy card? I mean, what? No, I don't know. Does it count? You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's all right, you know what? I'll call it. I'll say it was slightly spicy.
Something like that is awesome. Oh my God.
Thank you. Oh man. Cool. Thank you. Now I got it stuck in my head. I'm like, do 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 do. All right, where to leave off? I got distracted by wheel spins. Throw it back. Just step over. All right, what was the other thing I got? Oh, come on, dude. I don't like having 2 mice. I'm always using the wrong one. Oh, no. Don't press on that. Oh, I almost hit the exit button.
I'll admit it. The card battle songs are good, and I sing them while waiting for battles.
Card battle. Map. Why is there a dungeon up there? I didn't have the dungeon activated. All right, well, apparently there's a dungeon happening. I didn't even think that was happening. Oh, God, what does it do now? All right, well, I guess this is the way to test it out. Where the hell is it? No, that's not it. Like, I don't even see it here. Is that it? Oh, that's the whole freaking thing. No, man, there's a dungeon in a corner. Now, we were experimenting with it. I didn't think it was activated. No, now I want to see what happens. It's so small on my screen, though, I can't see. What's up? Lost Pixie won. Now I'm distracted. Oh, man. Hold on. All right, I gotta remind me to resize this back to where it needs to be. Because I actually want to see what happens. Oh, where did it go? Come back. What? I was looking at that. Damn it, Tangia. And it's gone. Yeah, I don't know how long those last or what the hell ever, but one, they shouldn't be active yet because I wanted to do something fun with it, but oh, Tangia. Now I got to open up this tab and yell at you. No, like it bothers me now. Let's see. Text-to-speech, media, blah, 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 blah. Switch, soundbar, Tangia Dungeon. Enable. All right, I'm unenabling it because it's not supposed to be live yet. What? Well, I mean, it's interesting, but I'm like, I didn't get to do anything fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I could literally. Well, here's the thing. I could technically with the Tangia Dungeon, I can kind of modify everything. I can literally make gear so that you find gear in the dungeon, but I don't know how well it works.
To the dungeon with you, dungeon.
To the dungeon. What? Dungeons are fun. All right, we got to do the days. As soon as I can find them. And I got to tell you about coffee in Brooklyn. All right. First and foremost, the days. What day is it? I don't know. Should it be a day of celebration? Let's find out. Hey, it's St. Peter's and Paul Day. If you had Mary, there would be a whole group. There's literally a group called Peter, Paul, and Mary, right? Oddly, they weren't religious, were they? They weren't like a Christian band or nothing? All right. It's National Day. Of what? All right, National Day. Central Province Day. Okay. National Camera Day. Oh, God. Like, I wish cameras didn't become so prevalent, honestly. Because everyone's just looking at them. Oh, National Waffle Iron. Waffle Iron Day. No, I want waffle. Okay, ignore iron. National Almond Butter Crunch Day. I got to hurt my teeth. International Mud Day. Oh, God. What is this? Woodstock 94? Father's Day. But that's in Haiti. Internal Autonomy Day. What, like... In what? Internal autonomy? Whatever. Hug holiday. Oh, go to hell. International Day of the Tropics. Yeah. Go.
My name is Mud.
Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. It's also Log Cabin Day, so if you have the syrup, just start drinking it. Thank you. World Industrial Design Day. Oh, God, industrial design is so bland. Today is the worst. Look at this. All these days are boring and unfun, man, except for National Waffle Iron Day, but it doesn't help if you don't have one. Come on, man. Give me a day that I can work with. Something food related. That's one. Whatever. All right, those are the days, and they're all terrible. Oh, man. What was this? Oh, God. All right, let's talk about... Hold on. All right, let's talk about the Starbucks. All right, let's talk about the Starbucks. Okay. What? Yeah, no, Joe, this is bothering me. All right, inside Starbucks coffee house of the future. It's redesigned to save the company. Apparently, the company is not doing well. You want to know why? Okay. Here's the thing, and I didn't know this because I generally don't go to Starbucks, like ever. I probably haven't been in one in like 7 years. So apparently Starbucks, during the Cove, basically they redesigned all their stuff to basically usher people out as quickly as possible. Where, you used to be able to sit around and just, kind of hang out and chill and do all that other stuff. Yeah, they didn't do that. They got to the point where they were covering up outlets so people wouldn't sit there charging their crap and hanging out all day. All right. So now they realize that, hey, when people hang out, they probably, they'll come back to the counter and buy something like a snack or something. So this whole article, right, look, over the last, Starbucks pulled out, 30,000 comfortable seats, installed hard wooden stools, blocked electrical outlets, and turned stores into takeout counters for customers picking up orders off its mobile app. See? Over the last few years. See, I didn't even notice because I don't go in there anymore. Dude, they took out all the comfortable seating, did the hard wooden table stool thing, which is very uncomfortable. You don't want to sit there. Blocked electrical outlets.
Caribou coffee?
Nah, I'm not a big fan. It's all right, you know. The changes backfired and customers left for local coffee shops and other chains and brewed more coffee at home. I have been doing this for so long. You're welcome. Now Starbucks is trying to win back customers looking to sit down for a cup of coffee by renovating 1,000 stores, 10% of its company-owned U.S. locations. With comfy chairs. All right. Couches, tables, and power outlets in the next year. Wow, power outlets. So apparently they realized that they screwed up. Well, there's anyone who wanted to hang out at a coffee shop has already found another coffee shop to hang out at that actually allows them to hang out with them and actually has, you know, outlets that are usable by the consumer. Yeah.
Not the comfy chair.
Not the comfy chair. Oh my God. Not like, yeah, corporate minimalism is the bane of good presentation. Yeah, it was like McDonald's kind of did that too, at least the one that we know of. It's like, it's just a bunch of menu screens and a bunch of lines, and all the seating is very cramped and closed in, and there's like 3 booths. David won.
Austerity measures.
Sure. Thank you. So the one we went to is the McDonald's. Just all their seating has been kind of gutted and have these weird little stools that are very close to each other. So it makes it very uncomfortable to just sit there because somebody is like literally pressed up against you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not eating here. And that's the whole thing. They just want to get people out and have the turnover rate for food.
My bad. Austerity.
Either way. Thank you. Oh, man. Let's see. Went from colorful McDonald fun centers to prison gray. Yeah, all of them look very uninviting. And I don't know like who out there was just like, hey, let's make everything look like a scientific prison. You know, it's like a sci-fi prison. Every time you go in there, everything is super just minimal. There's like no posters. There's nothing. There's just that menu up there, and you're just like, hey man, would you be okay, get out. Yeah. And at this point, it's just like, well, why am I going to any of these places if they don't allow me to just sit there and hang out? You know? So, essentially, they screwed up. But they're trying to fix it. Look at that. Look at this. They're trying to give you comfy things and a chair over there by the fireplace that isn't a fireplace. Why would you put molding around the molding? Just at least stick a flat screen TV in there and pretend there's a fire. My God, look at this. They're like, hey, just put make it look like a mantle. Make it look like a fireplace. What am I going to do? Warm my hands by the side paneling here? What the hell? Who designed this? Floors are nice though. Yeah, so that it is what it is. I'm not going to sit. I'm not sitting in this place. I don't go here anymore. It's too overpriced. I don't care. And whatever. Too late. You lost me. You lost me, Starbucks. Like, probably 7 years ago. I would go there like once a year. And if I was going to hang out in any place, it would be Dunkin' Donuts because they did not mess up their interior and it's more comfortable there. They got nice booths. Even the chairs are kind of comfortable. And guess what? Accessible outlets and cheaper coffee. You're welcome. I wanted someone to sit next to me with drinks. I'd go to a bar. I wouldn't even do that. I just really like point at something at the shelf. Give me that bottle and I'd leave and just hang out in the parking lot. I really have an aversion to people. Oh, God, this still looks like... You know what this looks like? It looks like the interior of Red Lobster decided to paint itself green. This has got a Red Lobster vibe to me for some reason. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going there. So, I mean, they could have, this could be a maid cafe for all I care. I ain't going. Yes, even if it was a maid cafe. Actually, especially if it was a maid cafe. No, because I don't want to sit there and listen to insincere maids just come up to me and be like, oh, welcome to blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's so great to have you here. Wow, let's talk all cutesy and be annoying and stuff like that. Auditory sensitivity. I don't want to deal with people shouting at me, pretending that they're actually glad that I'm here. I would literally stick my fingers in my ear and say, get the hell away from me and bring me back something refreshing and cool so I can leave as soon as possible. Thank you. Oh, God. The Fortnite-ification of gaming. Go.
Commercial grade, high volume, customer throughput.
Throughput elsewhere. Why would you even bother? You know what? Let me get coffee. Hold on. I want coffee. It's pretty good coffee. No. Oh, we already called it spicy, so it doesn't matter. Oh, nice summer hat and everything. Nice. See, it was a good call, actually, choosing spicy coffee card, because I've been waiting here all day. Hey, spicy, that's flour. Boop, 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 boop. All right, where to leave off? Boom. All right, there's this, it's some gamer magazine thing, right? A lot of people, which is, I find this kind of interesting, because they equate Mario Kart, right, with not big, I guess, getting Fortnited. In other words, just having a bunch of IPs hang out in the thing. So this article's kind of cool. It's like, blah, 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 big fan. Apparently this person plays Fortnite for some godforsaken reason. Let's see. Where did I leave off? What is Fortniteification and why is it bad? All right. Fortnite is not inherently bad. However, I would argue that the Fortniteification of the industry is, the term that I've just coined, you're welcome, is the phenomenon of games becoming IP harbors. Nothing more than spaces for famous faces to appear in lieu of original characters. Yes! Yes! Any game that makes you point to the screen and go.
I want coffee, caffeinated and sweet me, heading to the coffee shop
All right.
hand. Okay, that's all I got for this.
All right, get coffee. Coffee. Get all the coffee. Good coffee. Go in there and say, give me good coffee.
No need to reinvent the wheel, or gild the lily, huh, class? Old proverbs.
Oh, you got to try to reinvent the wheel every once in a while. If you don't, nothing happens. Still haven't done it right, though. Until it hovers and doesn't touch the ground, it's pointless. Yeah, so blah, blah, blah. You know, if they say, like, oh my God, blah, 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 it's been added to Fortnite, that kind of thing. Elden Ring. This was an interesting thing because I'm not keeping up with Elden Ring. Night Rain is the latest victim. The gameplay is solid and mechanics are fun, especially stabbing your friends to revive them. Pretty good. But the lore, the world building, everything that developer From Software is known for, it's been abandoned. Worse than that, it's been bastardized. Why is Morgo, who's Morgo here? Which Morgo? Because I haven't been keeping up with Fortnite at all. Appearing in the same world as the Nameless King. Why? Who is this? Who's the Morgot? Who's Morgot? Not everything needs deep lore, blah, blah, blah. So basically to go on saying that, one, this whole Fortniteification, I guess, pretty good term, is kind of messing up gaming. However, it hasn't happened to Mario Kart yet because apparently they launched with like 50 characters. I don't know. I don't like to say anything nice about Nintendo, but at least they haven't ruined Mario Kart. Kelsey, what's up? How's it going? Wish the alien sleeping on map mode. We were built a fort to survive against, but the kid who woke up was updated instead of dumping more IPs into the MMO all versus all. Yeah. It's weird. Fortnite just started as this weird tower defense kind of thing, and then it was just like everyone just gravitated toward the battle royale. It's ridiculous.
Gross vehicle. Wait, don't tell me.
Okay, I won't. Boom. Okay, that we already saw. What? Where backwards? Game of the year? Hold on, some noise is happening. Oh, Donna's just yelling at herself. Okay. Making sure there's nothing going on. They're making another live-action Lilo and Stitch. Like, the first one just came out. Did that do well enough that it got to warrant another one? Didn't Lilo and Stitch 2 go direct to, like, VHS or whatever back in the day? Wasn't that a direct-to-video? I don't know if that's good or not. The weird twisty wheels for... What?
Nani?
Exactly. I don't know what they're doing. Why? Yeah, it did. Leroy on Stitch. That would actually be kind of funny. Fortification is better term than calling it fort. Nah, stop there. Yeah, pretty good. What? It's Stitch. Yeah. Yeah, it made enough money. God. All right, then. Okay, here's the thing. Because I always like... I'm always... Because we on internet, you know? We all on internet. And every time there's a remake or a reboot of something, everybody gets all bent out of shape and everyone complains about it. And they're like, oh, God, I hate this. Why do you keep doing this? Where are the original things? But then everybody goes to see it and it makes more money. So they keep doing more stuff like that. So, like, where's the disconnect? It's like when you read a Rotten Tomatoes review and the critic scores like 90%, but the audience scores like 2, and vice versa. 81 bingo. Nice. I'm like, what? Who are these people going to see these movies? Because every time I hear about it, people are complaining about it. I have not seen on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, YouTube, or any of these places where like, wow, I'm so glad they're making this. Everyone just complains. Yet we keep throwing money at things. So what is it? There's this weird hypocrisy out there of like, we want to see new stuff. Nobody supports the new stuff. And then everyone just goes back to the old stuff that they're comfortable with, but complain about it the whole time. Are people just wired to not be happy? Sure, don't you need to be sending both you a package? We're getting packages. Right on right. Thank you. You know whose it is when you get it. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate thanking you in advance. Thank you. Even Marvel making variant counters about Stitch being part of the X-Men. Oh, God, really? That's terrible. Lilo Stitch live, too. Graduates college. Ugh. A Toxic Avenger comes out soon. That's good. I don't know. It is what it is, but we got ads coming up in a minute, so we might as well just get those out of the way. Besides, I got to take that ear resting break. Super important. Right? We got to. That's what I do.
Pum'Kin Guy, did you take an ear break?
I'm doing it.
Just reminding you to take care of your ears.
I'm doing it. I'm going to call that now because I'm going to take it, and then we're going to do the adding. Well, if you already subbed, you don't get to see them. You get to watch clips. All right, we'll be right back. Let me get this out of the way. Who's a good little cheetah? Who's a good little cheetah? But I don't think you want them, licking your face anytime soon. So, look, he's got a little handle by his butt. So if he's being disagreeable, you can just pick him up. Pretty cool, right? $266. I've had vet bills cheaper than that. Are you kidding me? How big is this thing? Oh, it's a 1-to-1 scale. 1-to-1 scale. It is a 1-to-1 scale, chat. It's a 1-1 scale. 1-1 scale.
What should I be for Halloween?
Normal.
Come on.
Blend all my Halloween candy into a Halloween smoothie and put a bat on it. In a skull mug.
What?
Normies are scarier than any monster I've seen, you know? They're so mundane, it's terrifying.
True. True.
Where's my Halloween candy smoothie? Normies think they're awake, but they're asleep. Much like zombies wandering the streets. They just speak, but nothing comes out but what they've seen. Little tiny parrots with no minds, repeating what they've seen all of the time. Meet recorders. It's getting boring, listening to normies every single day.
I'm going to eat a marshmallow, chat. All right? I have a marshmallow in my hand. It doesn't look like it because invisibility. I'm eating it. Oh, it got stale. It was just out for like an hour. It's stale. Oh, God. Oh, stale marshmallow. Nah, bro. Bro! Stale marshmallow? Okay, give me a second. Oh, God. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. This is a terrible marshmallow. Oh. Oh, God. What happened? What happens to marshmallows once they hit air? Ugh. Dude, it was only an hour. It was an hour, and the outside is like crusty. I felt like it fell in cat litter. Oh my God. Oh, I need coffee, chat. Where is it? Oh, God. That's exactly the face I made. Blah, blah. Sugar starts to harden. No kidding. But, like, dude, hour and a half. Okay, it's been sitting out for an hour and a half. I've never had a marshmallow do that. It literally started petrifying within 90 minutes. Oh, God. I don't know who made those marshmallows, but I feel like I gotta send out a tweet about it. Dude, bro, your marshmallows turned to sand on contact with air. It was like eating sweet cat litter.
Does anybody make a good
How does that even
movement?
happen? Oh my God. It's in my mouth. Remember when you could be a construction worker and appreciate a fine lady walking by? And the only thing you could do is whistle at them. It's a pathetic attempt, but at least that's all you had. You can't throw a wrench at them and say, hey, lady, you look fine. Oh, well, not anymore because I just hit you in the face with a tool. God. It's weird. It's just, the evolution of that. And it's like, you whistle at somebody. It's. I don't even whistle for a cab anymore in New York. Because I feel like the woman across the street is going to think I'm, like, trying to get their attention. And before I know it, I'll have, like, 7 NYPD cars show up. Just get on the ground. Oh, come on. Let's try to get a cab. Boom. I said boom. What's up? How's it going? I'm back. Kind of rested my ears. How do you rest ears? Mouse, work. Oh my God. My mouse is... All right, I got it. Boop, 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 boop. Does anybody make a good bagel Reuben? I don't know. I generally don't eat Reuben sandwiches. Because I always thought it was made out of Paul Rubens. That's why I didn't bother. Gross. All right, Lilo and whatever. Yeah, that's happening. Well, hey, we got other news to go through, bro. Well, we'll make our way to Brooklyn. But first, zombie fungus caught bursting from host bodies 99 million years ago. All right. This is interesting because this is like some Last of Us kind of crap. There was a fungus that basically infected bugs and it would burst out of their face. Like, it was crazy. Dude, this is like the stuff of nightmares, And it would affect all sorts of bugs and insects. And they found one that was caught in amber where it's like literally there's a little bug and boom, right here, fungus just coming right out of its head. Isn't that crazy? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Zambies. Zambi fungus. See, it was around before people even knew it. What's up? I'm dying. What's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're going through weird news and stuff. Like zombie fungus. For sure there's still something like that around. I'm sure there is. Go.
That's life as we know it.
Pretty much. Exploding. All right, that goes away. This is the important thing. What's up? Thanks for following. Caffeine flips a cellular switch that may slow aging, scientists discover. All right. Caffeine. Which coffee? Caffeine, coffee. Flips switches. Basically, it's a long-winded article because it is science. But as a scientist, Queen Mary University, because to go to the Francis, like the UK division. Oh, it's from the UK, so you know it's smart. Caffeine affected the lifespan of the cells and their ability to withstand damage. It helps withstand cellular damage. All right? Cellular damage. So basically, they're doing all this research now on caffeine drugs. They're like, dude, caffeine drugs? I'm like, dude, just have a cup of coffee. Caffeine drugs? We got to patent it. No, just have a cup of coffee. Shitty Gun, 81. Oh, I haven't checked my bingo card. My bongo. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my bingo card? Hold on, let me check. Still nothing. God. This is awful. Having a real bad time of it today on bingo. Good thing vampires ain't real or they'd be hitting me, what, first thing at night so you can start to... What? Why? What happened? Caffeine! Maybe that's why vampires are immortal. Maybe they just have caffeine IV drips. You don't know. Maybe that's what Tom Cruise does. I don't know how that guy isn't aging as much as the rest of the world. Card battle! Adam got a card battle. All right, Adam, you must roll. Equal to or better than... Ooh, 16. Boom, 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 boom. Roll 7. No. No. Don't let the demons win. No. No. All right. Technically, succubus. Are succubus considered demons, or are they just sexy winged critters? No. All right. Well, it happens. You tried. You tried. That's the important thing. Thank you. So caffeine / coffee basically will rewire your body to withstand more damage. This is what I'm saying. This needs to be one of those potions you find in an RPG. You know, damage withstanding coffee. God, we got to work on a game. God. All right, good to know. Have some coffee. What else? Boom. China's humanoid robots generate more soccer excitement than their human counterparts. Yeah, and everyone hates on AI until you watch a fun game.
Yes, they're demons. But I'm reminded that I need to embrace my demons.
There you go. Just make sure they don't embrace you.
Wow. Mr. DeVito. Talk about unrealistic male beauty standards.
Look at that. Boom. Robots. Robots are playing soccer now, and people are enjoying it more than watching people. I don't know, man. You know, as an American who doesn't really understand football, or as it's known here in the States, soccer. That's how little we understand it here. We call it something completely different. Well, I never got soccer or football. I sit there, people are kicking balls just all over the place, and I'm bored. But I'm not a sports guy. I know, that's why baseball to me is like, bleh. Football, bleh. American football. I don't know. My grandma drank coffee every day for 70 years, nonstop, and lived to be 100. See, there you go. Scientific proof. What? Oh, speaking of which, dude, Mel Brooks is 99. They just turned 99. Nice. They better get that Spaceballs 2 finished. Like, now. All right. Robots are better than people. That's the moral of today's story. There you go. Anime Expo. Dude, it's happening. Anime Expo Chibi. What? Nice. All right, July 3rd through the 6th. If you're not doing anything on 4th of July weekend, seems like an odd time to be doing that. Like, I mean, you know, why? But hey, they have like news. You know, there's going to be industry appearances. You got you got Turbo Fan. See, it's literally a fan that they give you. You're a fan.
Yeah. But, where's the American football robot players?
I don't think they can withstand the damage. And I think we call that robot wars. But no, I'm that type of person. I'm like, you know what? Here's what. Don't hurt the robots. Let humans hurt themselves doing that. So all the weird crap they give you and some other things that are happening. So, there you go. I don't know. I like watching it. I'm not going. What are the other weird crap we got? Boom. There you go. Brooklyn. Something Sailor Moon happens. All right. Walked by the Sailor Moon house in Brooklyn, New York. There is a Sailor Moon house in Brooklyn, New York, and this guy looks utterly confused about it, but not really. He's like, why am I outside here? All right. Look at this. Look at it. It's a Sailor Moon house. They painted the whole thing. Look at that. My dude. Look at it. What? There is a Sailor Moon house in Brooklyn. This is one of those things that you wouldn't expect to see in New York, let alone Brooklyn, New York. It's so bizarre. And the interesting part is nobody put graffiti all over this. That is amazing to me that nobody's put graffiti all over this. Because if you know anything about New York, there's graffitis all over the place. But some graffiti artists have enough respect for what's up there, and they will not touch it. You know? So, good job. Something to put on my bucket list. No, not really. But pretty cool. This guy's the star of this. Look at he's got the little thing, too. He's like, hey, look. Game recognizes game. Yeah. I would not mess that up. Like, I was, oh man, that would have been really cool to put graffiti on it. No, not doing it. I think there's something else. Hold on, let me do it. Let me do it. Boop, 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 boop. Something Sailor Moon happens. Go. Called it. Was there another thing or no? I forget. This guy. Look, going on the base with my last post. Look, there was a BBC thing about this guy who just collected Sailor Moon stuff. And he's been doing it for I don't even know how long, but apparently they have just about everything. It's absolutely astounding that this person has the financial wherewithal, let alone space, to collect all the Sailor Moon stuff. I always like when collectors just get over the top crazy and they just have everything. Like, I have everything. I have everything. And I'm like, wait, how? Everything. Even those weird little napkins from 1985 from McDonald's, I have them. Mint condition. They've been graded. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, this is like, oh, he's got a gold card. I'd see half of the stuff I'll never see in my life. So I'm like kind of looking at it. Look at him. He's happy about that. Look at that. Jimmy.
Full contact version though. That's the race it on Sunday. Sell it on Monday competitive model.
Yeah. Half that, I don't know what it means. A lot of weird stuff. And actually I wanted to keep this tab open so I could just see the bizarre crap here. Look, is that like an authentic thing? Did he steal it from the anime character? All right, he's getting the top hat on and everything. I'd been more impressed if he dressed up as one of the Sailor Scouts, just saying. Save it. Okay. New toys. Is there anything new here or do I even care? I opened up tabs for some reason. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I mean, oh, there you look. They got American Dad Roger. Oh, that's kind of fun. No, there was something else. Oh, this thing. I'm getting a little bored with Funko Pops, but this one's pretty good. The One Piece. Look at that. It glows in the freaking dark. Of course, that's the first thing. But look, they efforted it. They put effort into this.
Happy Sunday.
111 moots. Oh my God, dude. Sifting Ace, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. I'm doing Candy Rain for that. Thank you. Candy Rain. We got to do that. We're going to need a Candy Rain song. You know? Why not? What else are we doing in our life? Candy Rain. Is that already called? It's already called. Candy Rain has been called. All right. This is cool. I want to see glow in the dark. Show me glow in the dark. Blue glow in the dark. Usually they go with green, but I guess blue works. That's the only part that glows, huh? Do Do you have any real life application here? No? All right. I don't know. Something to keep an eye out for. The other thing, Mega Man. They don't usually make a lot of stuff, but when they do, apparently they're rolling it out. Look at that. Mega Man. Dude, they got all these toys for Mega Man coming out. Usually like statues. These are like, this one's already... What? What do you mean pre-sold out? You didn't even get it in stock. Mega Man Battle Network, Base EXE, model kit. Oh, God, dude, that's already gone. Look, but a lot of model kits, though, too. Wow, that's pretty... It's action figures and model kits. I don't know if there's a lot of people into Mega Man, so I'm not sure how up to date they are. Wow, there's a lot. Oh, my God, how much is coming out? Dude, that's crazy. Oh, look at this guy. Dude, Iceman. He's cool. It looks like a South Park character. Like, damn it, Iceman. Get off my... Stop messing with my snowman. Pre-sale sold out because reservations exceeded production run order. That's usually how that goes. All right, but that's a lot of Mega Man that's coming out. 27 items. I know, good to know if you're a Mega Man aficionado. You know, so you can be this person who has this crazy amount of Sailor Moon stuff and just be like, dude, just imagine this was all Mega Man. You could be this guy. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Pumpkin Guy. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans.
Thank you. Thanks for putting up with our shenanigans. Another in Jersey. As a New Yorker, we don't really look kindly on Jersey because, you know, it's over there. It's across the bridge and very rarely do they have anything I'm interested in. All right. However, every once in a while, Jersey has something that's actually interesting. And here it is. Yestercades in Red Bank, New Jersey. This literally looks like an old-timey arcade. Look at that rug. Dude, even that rug looks like it was just so... Dude, everything here looks old. Look at this. Dude. They got all the old cabinets and stuff. This looks like a pretty big place, too. Dude, they better have an old guy who's just giving out change all day. Because if they don't, that's like the... What is this? Berserk. My dude. Oh my God, dude, it got burger time? Huh. Interesting. All right, know that exists. So if you're ever in Jersey and want to get nostalgia, Yestercades. Red Bank, New Jersey. All right, Jersey, you got a little bit better.
Some fine cabinet units.
That's what I'm saying. These are cool, man. Dude, even got the weird stools that were fairly uncomfortable. I don't know how many people go to these things. Do you think these things are going to be like that thing that just, it was cool for a little while, then they just kind of fade out? I want the job of old guy giving out change. Dude, I would love that job. That was one of my backup, jobs to get. I'm not even joking about that. What? But then arcades stopped, so I can't be the old guy giving out change. Hey, I was good at quarter math. You know? You give me $1, I give you 4 quarters. You give me $2, I give you 8 quarters. You give me $3, 12.
Arcadia of thy youth.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be cool. I don't know. Either that or work in a movie theater. We already worked in a movie theater. It's horrible. The patrons sucked. Dude, like, people go to a movie theater. When you work in a movie theater, you realize how disgusting and obnoxious they are. They're just all over the place. Don't be that person that goes to a movie theater and you're disgusting and obnoxious. Just saying. Boom. Look at this. Before Samuel L. Jackson. We've mentioned this before, but yes. This guy, Knight Rider, Hasselhoff, was Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's a little... I've never seen this, and I kind of don't want to. But I kind of do. Space Buckaroo, 1 bingo. Oh, let me check my bingo card. Let me check the bingo card. Let's see what's going on. What? No, don't call a random number. I want to check my thing. What the hell? Oh, God, I'm still off. Let's see, what do we got? I'm going to see... What else is here? I'm feeling bad because I haven't won. Drop frames. Have we dropped any frames? Not a one. Technical issues? No. Ask for help. Bug attack. Runs out of coffee. Yeah, I can work on that. I haven't freaked out yet. I didn't have bad coffee. I'll change it for you. Shiny card battle? No.
Poor
Song
you,
played during intro?
Hasselhoff.
No, because Steve played it first. Something falls off stream. No, haven't hit the mic. Shows the P.O. box. Thrift store. Swears. Eats on stream. 5 followers. 2 more people rated. Hype train. What? We didn't have a hype train? Oh, God. It's a slow Sunday. It happens. You have slow days. Dude, it's nice weather. All right. Boop. All right, got that. I just wanted to mute it. I'm gonna see what this looks like. MacBooyah 1. Nice. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Look at this. He comes out of this thing, starts beating the crap out of somebody for no apparent reason, and flip him. He just flipped him. Can't see.
85 moons.
85 moons.
Hey PG, Pauline and chat. I need new cushions for my padded cell. Thank you. For the undead horde.
No new cushions. It's not in the budget. Look, we're watching a Temu version of Nick Fury. I don't even know what happens here. So it just hangs out with. Wait, was his eye patch on a different eye? Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, that was just my brain. All right, so something's happening. There's a lot of God. Was this a made-for-TV movie? 4:3 aspect ratio, I think it was. What's up? Cover items cheer. Thank you. 100 bits. I appreciate. Notice exists.
Sometimes a Hasselhoff is just a Hasselhoff.
But sometimes they're Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. What would have happened if they actually put him in a Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you think everything would have fallen apart a lot quicker? Yeah, it's from the 90s sometimes. Or was it made for TV movie? Yeah. Probably read it. Original live action Fury. It's full cheesy one-liners, awkward tech, and 90s Marvel vibe. But somehow I think it works in its own weird way. It's one of those movies. That's all right. That's fine. Boop. It's happening. It has begun. Did you know pumpkin spice is a culmination of seasonings and not actual pumpkin blood? Even though that's kind of a bit we use here. Bro, it's happening. Literally, this was on a Halloween Reddit. They're like, it has begun. Look, a little pumpkin guy. Look, cool. I'm telling you, man, dude, it's happening. Plus, on Halloween, look at this. Dude, stuff is starting to roll out. Look at this guy. Look, door greeter at Halloween convention. Halloween convention, look at this guy. Brr. This is a door greeter? This would be great for Jehovah's. Look at us. Tell me about our Savior. Never mind. Let's see. Boo or boo. I don't know. Which is it? Stuff is happening. Let's see. Yeah, that's something. What is this? Look, Code Orange. Where is it? They're not telling me where the stuff is. More at Home Goods. Home Goods.
Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos marvelous.
Is it though? Is it? Thank you. Burp. Derpy mushrooms. Yo, this better be like just the pre-show stuff. Hooded throw. I could see that outside. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, Art the Clown. There you go. Interesting. TK Maxx. I got distracted by Halloween stuff. It's Halloween. Boop. All right, this place. Rochester, New York. The Strong Museum of Play. This is an actual museum. This is an actual museum in New York. Another reason why New York is good. All right. Hype trade level 1. I'll take it. Boom.
Okay, a train.
Nice. Thank you. Oh, Farrelling gifted a bunch of subs. Old Goat Bones. Ion got one.
Amusing.
Duke got one. Vampire Venguin. Venguin. It's a Venguin. Got one. Watch also got one. Thank you, Farrelland. I appreciate it. Thank you. Amusing. This is a thing. Look, they got statues. What? Stream bingo. 8. K1. Nice. Look, they got statues. They got paintings. Oh, that's a cool link statue. Can I buy that in a gift shop? Age of Empires. Look, ideas and pencils. They have like the history of stuff. Dude, that's kind of cool. It's cool. I'm just saying. I guess they got games you can play. That's pretty cool too. Look at that. You can just sit there and hang out. You can play Celeste. Adulting, the game. Huh. Interesting. I didn't get to see these pictures, so I don't know what's in it. We see video games as art, but it's used as publicly traded companies see them as nothing more than disposable products. Well, that's always been the way it is. You know, whether it's Hollywood, music, or games, it all gets put through the commerce meat grinder.
Hype train bits for Pum'Kin Guy.
Icarus,
Is this
thank
hype
you!
train anywhere near Central Park?
No, this is Rochester, New York. That's not even close. Rochester. That's far away. Should be in New York, though. What is that? Thank you. I appreciate. Dude, do they have dance games you can play there? Oh, I would die. Dude, that's pretty good. Oh, what is this? Dude, they got like actual props and stuff?
Hyperdrive for space.
Hyperdrive space. We don't need a hyperdrive. We're at a museum. Dude, I want to know what this prop is. I can't read it because it's so small. It's kind of cool. Dude, oh man, I want to go now. No, here's the thing. I could probably go to a place like this because it's a museum. It'll probably be quiet. And might be interesting. Anonymous, gifted 5 subs. No, that was Icarus. Why does it say anonymous? Thank you. Future got one. Rabba got one. Gamma got one. Gamera got one. Gamera. Yowfin. Gwen Blank Inspector got one. Thank you, Icarus. I appreciate it. Thank you. Strong Museum of Play. All right, I gotta keep that tab open because I want to remember that. I gotta remember things. All right. This was funny. What? No, this is funny. This is literally an old gaming magazine. Stream Bingo. Icarus won. I gotta see if I won. What's happening that people are winning now? No, Hype Train. Oh, that's right. We got Hype Trains. This is what's helping. Thank you. Oh, man. I still need one more. Damn it. Ah. I could totally give it to myself, too, but then it'd have to be bad. Oh, God. What are you going to do? What are we doing? We really never changed from September 1999 to issue of EGM squared. I don't even know what that is. But apparently, there's a psycho letter of the month. Literally psycho letter of the month. Somebody took the time to write this out on paper. The other day, a friend and I were playing Sonic, and I was doing pretty good until Dr. Robotnik killed my sorry little hedgehog butt. I'm saying butt. Well, I got peeved and pulled the game out while the Sega was on, threw the game across the room, and it hit the wall. Then I took a hammer and started pounding the crap out of the game. So I picked up the game and slammed it down into Sega, and for some strange reason, the game won't work. Now I know what you mean by they don't make them like they used to. Well, I called the Sega hotline, and they called me a stupid dumb bleep. So I cussed them out and hung up. So I'm sending you this to see if you know what is wrong. P.S. I also burned it. Yo, this was from the 90s. People were psychotic. Right? Remember when you would just break a controller?
Squared away Standard Times Tribune.
Now you're just saying nonsense. So this is one, again, even back then, I like, is this a real letter or not? You know, I'm always skeptical. But you know, it's interesting. Why is my game broken? I mean, I set it on fire and stuff. It's so weird. Okay. Bands that were hated in the 2000s. Are they still hated, chat? Chat, do we still hate Nickelback?
Hey, you're not wrong, PG.
Very rarely. Thank you. No, I'm curious because, like, since these bands are like 20-something years old now, do we still hate them? I ain't thought about them in years. Just looking at them, I feel like I don't like them. Especially this guy with the European drug dealer coat. It's like, no. That's where you can throw your controllers, just throw it on the bed. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten so angry I've thrown the controller. I would grip it extra hard and be like, ah, damn it, you know? Kind of like shake it like a fist. I'm usually very well aware of the value of things, so I try not to break stuff because I don't want to have to rebuy it. I don't know. Nickelback. I don't know if they're still hated. For my taste, I would say yes. This is a yes.
Performing in front of small crowds. That ain't easy work.
Well, performing in front of small minds is even worse. Let's see. Creed. Still hated, yes. You don't have, look at this paisley jacket. Come on. You can't like somebody with a paisley jacket. These guys. Here's the thing. The guitarist, right? I feel like he was wasted in the band because this guy was just derpy. But like if you look at them now, they're kind of like campy in a way, and you can almost be like, yeah. Like it's so weird the way this band nobody took seriously, but a lot of people listen to them, and then now people like ironically like them, I guess. Guitarist should have done something more. We collected all level 4 emotes. Dude, we got a level 4. Thank you. Level 4. Nice. Thank you.
This'll be an unpopular take, but Nickelback isn't nearly as bad. If you find the not overplayed stuff, they have some fairly heavy and decent stuff.
Do they? I feel like that's the problem because even bands that I like, when they play those like handful of songs on the radio, I don't know, let me find an example. Foo Fighters, the song My Hero. I cannot listen to that song. I never liked it when it came out. I don't like it now. I don't like that song. Everlong is 50-50 for me. I'm trying to think of the later stuff. God, a lot of the later stuff I just didn't like. Dude, the last Foo Fighter album that was actually really good for my taste was what was it, Dying Light or something light? Whatever that was, it was really good. What's that, a side project band called Blacklight Birds?
Might as well be walking on the sun, looking for the page 3 squirrel.
Nobody likes to walk on the sun. Very hot. Theory of a Dead Man. I think I've heard one song from this. So I didn't have enough hatred to them, for them to begin with. So I don't know. Yeah, it was Dying Light. That was a good album. Boop. Yin Yang Twins. I don't like this guy because he can afford dental work. I don't know if that's good dental work, but he went somewhere and had something done to his teeth. I'll just say yes. Now they're bigger. Make them smaller. Boop. Hinder. What the hell did Hinder do? I don't think I know anything by Hinder. I feel like they're hindering the fashion industry. What did Hinder do? Cozy Villain.
Destroy them all with kawaii hugs and treats.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome.
It's a raid.
And we got another raid.
Destroy them all with kawaii hugs
Dragon
and
Amy
treats.
and Cozy Villain. Oh my God. Thank you both. I appreciate. Thank you. Welcome all. We're doing weird, bizarre things. Well, we're doing weird, bizarre things. We're talking about weird bands that we're supposed to still hate from 20 years ago. Creed was on the list. Nickelback. That, whatever band. Break Stuff band. Coffee. There you go. Welcome. Ed High. Now I want to know people's take. Who the hell's Hinder? Oh, bands that we hated in the 2000s. Are they still hated? I don't even know what they did. Actually, going to see Hinder next Friday. They're still around? They're still around.
It's coffee time.
Nice.
Time to get some caffeine in your system.
Yes.
You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. I should probably have coffee, right? Nickelback always winds up on the list. Yeah, they always do, right? There's no way to get around Nickelback being on there. And Creed. Nickelback and Creed are like the two, I don't know, man. There isn't even a trifecta. These two bands got all the hate from the early 2000s. They're just like, oh God, Nickelback. Oh God, Creed. It was like one or the other. You couldn't deal with any of them. Where did this guy get the like Hot Topic pirate shirt? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. These guys. Theory of a Dead Man. I was Wasting Light. Okay. Dying Light is a zombie game. That's right. Wasting Light. Thank you. And these guys. Where did we leave off? Hinder. Simple Plan. I've heard one song by Simple Plan and I did not care for it. Now, because you had a lot of other, like, if it's the band I'm remembering, there was a lot of pop punk bands in the early 2000s, like Blink-182, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like they all just got to the point where a lot of them were very whiny. And again, assuming I'm thinking of the same band, I did not like this band. Assuming it's the one I'm thinking of. They all sounded exactly the same. Yeah, it was kind of like weird because like Green Day was as whiny as I wanted and pop punk kind of stuff, you know? But it's like Blink-182 took it over the edge and I was just like, yeah, I can't deal with that.
Let's freaking go.
We got a card battle. Card battle. Card battle. All right, Farrelland. Farrelland and only Farrelland must roll equal to or better than 13. You can do it. 20. Oh my God. Bro. 20. Holy crap. Wow. Good job. All right. Pick a number, any number off of the bingo card. If you can't think of one or don't want anyone in particular, you can always say pick random. Do. Not a shiny. No, not a shiny. There's only, I think, 6 shiny cards out of the 140 something. Number 3, 5, or 33. So I don't know which one you want. 3, 5, 33? I would say 5 would be a good bet because I'm probably not going to show anything. 3? What? Hold on. I didn't even choose anything. What do we got? Boop, 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 boop. You want to go with 5? See, I still got the thing stuck in my head. 5 is good? All right. Physical item shown. Not today. But it's been called. Let's see if that helps me out. Oh my God, that helped me out. Thank you. Hey, I got the bingo too. Nice. Finally, I'm a winner. Mom, are you seeing this? Winner, it will press. Somebody screen cap it. I got proof now. Thank you. Yeah, good. Go drag Dawn into the room? No, I think she's yelling at something right now. I'm not going to disturb her. She's either playing a game or the cat is on the wall or something. Simple Plan. Simple Plan. I don't know anything about it. All right. Black Eyed Peas. They should all have black eyes then, right? I'm sure somebody could fix that. I did not like this band at all, ever. I think the Fergie thing annoyed the hell out of me. What Timu, Gwen Stefani? I don't know. Coldplay. That's a resounding yes. I don't think anybody likes Coldplay. Do they? Maybe as I've grown older, I'd appreciate their adult, contemporary, almost rock kind of ballads that they have. But, you know, dude, I'm an angsty person. So back in the day when that came out, when they're like, I was like, shut the hell up and be angry about something, you nitwits. What is wrong with you? All right. At least that was my take on it. I like Coldplay? Question mark. What was the song that they had? It was very catchy. And it wasn't bad, but I've never been in the mindset of listening to something that slow. Something that slow, yet not depressing. Dude, like everybody's winning bingo. If there's a slow song, it's got to be depressing. It's got to suck down my soul to the bowels of depression. All right. Other than that, you're just wasting my time. But I'm more of an upbeat type person when it comes to music. Like I want bands like the Hives. I want high energy rock, anything, metal, all that other stuff. Or at least dark, brooding soundscapes. Coldplay did neither of those, so, Once again, I had to refresh my browser. Oh, my God. Why? I don't know, maybe... Twitch said they rolled out something. Maybe that's messing things up. But, sorry, Coldplay. The general consensus is meh still. I don't know. I can't help them. Why is this open? What's this tab open for? Now I got to find out. Why? Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, yeah. Just a reminder, there is a Harlequin and Elvira crossover comic book. So, yeah, Steve mentioned it when they were stuck in the trunk. But, this is the world we're living in, chat. This is the world we're living in. Fan fiction has become official fiction. All right? Steampunk Chick, hi. What's up? This is the world we live in. Boop. Back in the day, Coldplay were math for me. Yeah, it was one of those things. If I heard it, I would kind of turn it off. If I had the ability to. Boom. Remember when women in refrigerators weren't something you should do? No, but look, they're apparently gangsters and stuff, and somehow Elvira and Harlequin end up hanging out and getting into all sorts of trouble. Like an authentic fan fiction that was published by DC and I guess, what's the company that's handling this? Dynamite and DC. They've teamed up together to make fan fiction, essentially. That's it. And the crossovers are better than what you will find on fan fiction sites. But what if they aren't? Then that's the sad thing. All right, chat, just so you know it exists. This is the world we live in. All right. Something about Spider-Man. Rumors. Sony Pictures has paused all its Spider-Man spin-offs, including one revolving around Null. All right, here's the thing. That's good. This is good. All these stupid spin-offs that they were having. Bro, what was it? Madam Web, Morbius, Kraven, the Hunter. Boom. Call Randomness 1. Nice. All right. All these things did terribly. Dennis 1. Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter. Terrible. Awful. Even though Venom was doing good, each movie did progressively less better. So they're canceling weird stuff like Spider-Woman, Agent Venom, and El Muerto. Probably would like to see El Muerto, but then they have like Bad Bunny attached to that. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Thank you. What's that? It's for the best. The only spinoff I enjoyed is Venom. Exactly. Now here's the weird thing about that, right? Critic commercial plots. So, got that. Hold on. No, it's part of this article where they say it's like a planned, it's like a sigh of relief for everybody. Like, and that should be like very telling for Sony, is that like all the stuff that they're doing in the Spider-Verse is absolutely stupid, with the exception of like the actual Spider-Verse movie. And all these little side things are just dumb.
Jim Ravwave, Jim Ravwave, Jim Ravwave, Jim Ravwave, Jim Ravwave.
Ravwave, Retro Lionheart, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. I appreciate. The main big boss, Venom, have dealt in the Mega Comic event. King in Black or something. Yeah, they were going to make a thing about the King of the Symbiotes kind of thing. Yeah, that's not happening. Dude, you change this a little bit, he looks like Spawn. Like, I'm not even, like, just give him a cape and just, yeah, change it a little bit. Todd McFarlane, hey. Anyway, so, you know, as this article says, breathe a sigh of relief that we're not getting any more Spider-Man spin-offs that we don't need.
The reason why the spin-offs did bad is because mainstream people have no clue who these people are and only know the main people. Small press and comic expo trade circuits. That's no small feat.
Small feet are nice. Thank you and thank you. No, but here's the weird thing. What's up? Spider Spawn. Dude, it looks like Spawn, dude. Look. No, but like when it comes to all this other stuff, like going back to the Lilo and Stitch thing, right? Boop. No, because they're doing Lilo and Stitch 2 live action, so that's been greenlit. Yay. But, you know, okay, mainstream doesn't know anything about, you know, extraneous Spider-Verse things. Yet everybody on the internet seems to. So there's something not translating well from internet to reality. Like, every once in a while it works, like in the case of Sonic when they changed that up for the better. But generally it's like, oh, everyone complains about, like I said earlier, the Lilo and Stitch remakes, all that other stuff, you know, live action remakes of what the hell ever. But the general public seems to go out there and just gobbles it up like gross, disgusting popcorn. So what is the disconnect? How come internet isn't reality, and is that for the best? Because I feel like everybody on internet either is really bitchy and complaining about everything, or we are just a very poor reflection of what actually happens in society because we are so disconnected from it, ironically. What is it? Did McFarlane originally design Venom? Probably. Like, what is happening?
Trade publications. Oh my goodness.
Nobody publishes anything anymore. Boop. I don't know, man. There's a big disconnect happening in the world. I'm not quite sure what to do about it. No, I didn't want to go there yet. Okay. Boop. All right. Everybody, if you have deep pockets, summer sales are happening everywhere. Literally. GOG's got a summer sale. Freaking this guy over here, Steam, with his stupid amount of games, summer sale. Oh, dude, Metaphor's on sale? Dude, $41. That's pretty good. Guardians of the Galaxy is like $6. Yeah, no, I can't start looking at it. Dude, Persona 3 Reloaded, dude, it's only $31. Okay, whatever. I got to play the original first. Yeah, all right, let me close this tab. I'm just going to start browsing. So that sale's happening. Boom. This thing, pay attention, all right? Because if you wanted the Mafia games or BioShock ever in your entire life, you can literally get all 6 for $18. All right, that's actually super good. Humble Bundle? Dude, that's crazy. And these are all the definitive editions, so they're all spiffy and nice. Again, every once in a while when I talk about Humble Bundle stuff, when you do this stuff, hypothetically $18, right? Remember, bundle details, where is it? Did they get rid of it? Charity information in. A just donation. This was the important thing here. A just donation. All right. Anytime you do a Humble Bundle, always go to, look, this is the default thing. Look at that. $11.70 out of the 18 go to Take-Two Interactive. 90 cents goes to the charity. 90 cents. 90 cents. Extra to charity? Wow. $2.70? Oh, hold on. Custom amount. Look at that. You go to custom amount. Oh, look at that. Wow. It gets so much better when you do it yourself. Wow. $15 out of the $18 can go to Covenant House. Isn't that cool the way you can do that? But if you dig a little deeper, especially if it's charity that you care about. Humble's like, I can't give Humble Bundle any less money. I'll give the developers maybe $1. Hey, they got it. They know what's happening. All right. Okay. So $14 can go to them. So always check this. Always dig for it. The suggested thing, basically, they're not giving a lot to charity. I mean, yeah, you know, $1 here and there adds up, but my God, if you're spending $18 and only 90 cents of that is going to charity, is it really charity? At this point, like, if I max it out, I can give them $15.30. You know, that's really good. And I'm assuming Take-Two and whoever else, they'll survive. They'll survive. They're making a lot of money, doing a lot of stuff. But I would rather give them more money than give it to wherever. And you can make it even if you wanted to. So let's see. I'll give like $3 to them. What? Well, maybe like $5. And then at least 10. You know, they get $10. So that works out.
Paper weights build strong muscles. Or, at least maintain strong wheels.
And they keep people out of your office if you use them properly. Boom. Keep that in mind. Boom. All right, good news. Corpse Bride's getting a 4K. Boom. Let's go. It's a limited edition steelbook. Yeah, I know they're weird. All right, dude. Corpse Bride. Burton. If you've never seen Corpse Bride, but you like stop motion stuff, there you go. Dude, it's totally worth it. Dude, is that only like $6? Wow. All right, it's cheap. The other weird release coming out that's actually kind of interesting to me. Boom. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. It's literally a collection of all of them. On the 4K, you can see Nightmares in 4K resolution. It's not out yet. There isn't even really a pre-order. It's just a recently listed thing, but they're doing it. Each one of these are going to be sold individually too. But Freddy Krueger. Come on, man. He was like the last fun, campy, murderous, supernatural being. You know? Boom, boom, boom. Good to know. But what else up here? All right, here we go with Godzilla. Godzilla's getting crazy with the spinoffs now. Starship Godzilla is like an 80s VHS anime. They're not wrong because they've definitely, it's a comic book, all right? It's a comic book that's coming out, right? Winner, Spider-1. Nice. Starship Godzilla. I don't know when this is coming out, but essentially they're making it look old-timey. There's a cat, you're in space. I guess you got a Mechagodzilla flying around a galaxy. It's a little bizarre. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but it's kind of funny. Are we going to really keep reusing that Star Wars poster from who knows when? Can we stop that and move past that crap? Holy crap. There's thousands upon thousands of layouts you can possibly choose, and you went with this one? The hell's wrong with you? Artist! I'm yelling at you. Okay. Yeah, it does have an 80s vibe, so that'll be kind of interesting to see what it looks like. Yeah. I know, this is done pretty well. I mean, these are some really good lines for mechanical stuff. You know. Yeah, it's from Chris Gooch and Oliver Ono. Nice. Good to know. Boom. Resident Evil Requiem. All right, here's the thing. I'm not going to be showing the gameplay from Resident Evil Requiem footage revealed in a new sneak peek from Capcom, okay? But if you wanted to see it, there is that out there. This thing's not coming out to February 27, 2026. We got a ways to go, but it's going to be here before you know it, because then there's going to be Christmas music playing, and we're still trying to get through Halloween, and everyone's going to be like, oh, God, put Mariah Carey back in the freezer, because I haven't heard that 1,000 times. All right? We need a new thing. That's your thing. Hey, and when Mariah Carey comes out, oh, they took her out of the freezer. Let's not reuse that, all right? We need new content. Let's not go back to the rebooted quotes that we always use every year, okay? Mariah Carey gets, you know, I don't know, necromanced back into our Christmas reality, then fine. See, at least that's a little bit more inventive, right? Yeah, so, hey, look at that. This guy looks like an old-timey milkman. / murderer. Go.
Like Spoopy?
Spoopy-Doo. Oh, God. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do the gameplay thing. But there's game overview stuff. I don't want to spoil it. People are like, well, people like it. What the hell else is here? Oh, we got bad news. Which might be good news. We got bad news, but good news.
They're giving it a newbie vibe instead of the hero type.
Maybe. Who knows what they'll do. All right. I didn't watch it. I don't want to know anything about it. All right. This thing. All right. Akira. There's supposed to be a live action. That's a disappointing update. Yeah, the Taika Waititi's live action movie gets disappointing update. Ad break starts in 58 seconds. All right. Go.
The graphic novel was better.
Maybe. Let's see. According to new reports, basically this is DOA. All right. The rights literally went back to the people who own the rights to it. So this is dead. This live action movie that they were going to make is dead. Now that could have been a good thing because this guy makes some goofy movies. If anybody's seen Thor: Love and Thunder, come on. Yeah, so it might be in better hands in the future, but it's not in their hands anymore. Watiti, it's over. Yeah. So it is what it is. But we got ads running. I'm going to take a break, walk around, and I'm going to see what I can fudge by having more coffee and, I don't know, getting bingo card stuff going. All right, we'll be right back. Quick break.
Vegemite.
What are you doing?
Milking cheese out of my ass. What does it look like?
It's hard to say. You know, moving the controller more in the air doesn't actually make your character move more in this game. You're just looking silly. Like a mime riding an elephant in outer space with a unicorn horn in a pizza truck that's exploding. And the flames are donuts. That's what you look like.
Dude, shut up! I'm under fire here!
What are you playing?
Halo 4.
Order ready. Super laser sniper rifle.
Oh, cool! Super laser sniper rifle.
You're dead.
Oh, come on! I didn't even get to use it! I hate that! Every time I get an awesome gun, some dude spanks my ass like an abusive parent.
Lost the lead.
See, I can't have nice things.
Respawn.
You really shouldn't swear.
What are you f***ing kidding me? You swear more than any pet I've owned.
Any pet? You're like 10. How many pets did you have?
42, but I'm not counting insects.
Gain the lead.
Frankly, the only reason you're still alive is because you can make your own food.
You're dead.
That's it. This game.
Lost the lead.
Hey, would saying something supportive like, you can do it if you keep trying, help any?
Would shoving a fork into your eyeball help you see any better?
Respawn.
Probably not.
Exactly. So stop shoving your word forks into my eye brain.
Gain the lead.
Wait, what?
You're dead. Lost the lead.
I want to go see a movie.
Which one?
A movie?
What's it called?
Ninja Cheerleader Death Squad Zombie Killers from Outer Space?
I know I'm old, but it kind of sounded like you said Ninja Cheerleader Death Squad Zombie Killers from Outer Space.
No, I said, 9 cheerful dough squid zoom. Yeah, I can't think of something. Yes, it's called Ninja Cheerleader Death Squad Zombie Killers from Outer Space.
What's the rating?
NC-17.
NC-17? Hell no.
But NC-17 just stands for nice children under 17.
Yeah, nice try. Go watch reruns of Adventure Time or something.
Damn it! Why do you have to be such a responsible parent?
Because that's what parents are supposed to do.
Break the rules then, man! Be a rebel! Give the finger to society and take your granddaughter to an NC-17 film. Be the first in your age group to break the dull routine of responsibility. Say no to society's expectations of proper parenting and just be cool, man. You can do it! You just have to believe. Believe.
If you're finished.
At what age does fun die and the cold, clammy hand of responsibility strangle your humanity and lust for life?
Around the same time you have to start paying taxes.
Well then, I'm never doing that. Fuck taxes. Fuck taxes.
I'll explain later.
Hey, if you really want to be a good parent, you'd make sure we weren't out of cream cheese. 'Cause we're out of cream cheese. Again! And squirrels don't have to pay taxes. Which makes us awesome. Pick up some more cream cheese, because I don't pay taxes. That's how the world works. Squirrels get cream cheese because they don't pay taxes.
God, I hate that squirrel.
Boom. All right. We back. We back, and I got coffee. I got more coffee, which means I almost ran out of coffee. So I'll kind of just call Rans out of coffees.
You know Raptor Moon here for 90 moons.
You
My
know,
goodness. How are you doing today?
doing all right. How are you doing today? I need to know. I need to know. What's the status? What's happening? Hold on. No, because you know is here, and a lot of people don't know that boom, it's got a book. They got a book. They're doing a book, a Kickstarter book. Dude, it's got funded, but they got stretch goals, and they're still trying to do stuff. They're creating a universe. Come on, man. Who needs Star Wars? We got this, all right? Exclamation in the chat. For those who haven't helped out and want to consider helping out somebody who's starting a whole universe of books and reading, the world is illiterate, and we need to support writers who can write. They can write. They literally do Twitch streams about writing. All right? What do you mean card battle? Where? Was there a card battle? Did somebody call a card battle while I was gone? Exclamation, Just saying. Well, there's stretch goals of reading it. The author will read this book to you. For those dyslexic like me, who don't want to read words, you can have them spoken to you in a mellifluous voice that will lull you into a world of fantasy and fiction, intertwining and weaving stories of tales of interesting characters you know nothing about until it's been told to you. Come on, it'll be fun. Did I? Card battle? Where?
Right on.
Where is it? No, did somebody call a card battle that I missed? Because I can't tell at my end here. Let me see. No, because I don't know. Now I'm just like, let's see. Rewards queue. I don't see anything in the queue. Is it not working? Where is it? It's Foamy canonically Jermaine's childhood pet. Depends on the universe. Where did we leave off? Card battle? I don't see card battle. Oh, no card battle. Okay. It's on cooldown. Oh, yeah, I could have checked that way. Thanks. I'm a derp. Boom. But they're doing it. There's still 32 days left to go. Come on, you guys can fund a whole full-length feature, right? I don't know how much a full-length feature is. I'm just assuming you guys can do it. All right. Just know it's out here. Exclamation, if you want to check it out. It's been literally supporting here. This is the least I can do. And just help out if you can. It's important. People following their dreams. Okay, weird things that I don't expect to see at any given point in my life. Someone just back. Yay, cool. Nice, thank you. Beach goth night. Okay, they got the night right part, but I don't associate a lot of gothy things happening on a beach. Maybe a bonfire. Unless you're stuck in a Lost Boys movie. But bro, this is in California. I'm not gonna be able to make this. Sisters of Mercy and Bauhaus. And New Order. Wait, Susie and the Banshees are playing? Susie and the Banshees are playing. And Depeche Mode and The Cure. But Sisters of Mercy get top billing. They haven't come out with an album since like 1993. Are you guys kidding me? Hold up. Like the actual Cure. Shouldn't it be The Cure? Beach Goth Night. Sisters of Mercy, Bauhaus, New Order. Okay, not for nothing. I would put... Okay, because we're talking Goth Night here. I'd put Banshees above New Order. Because New Order is basically, we're talking Joy Division stuff here. All right, look, Joy Division. Is this... Oh, it's a DJ set. Never mind. All night DJ set by JPEG. I usually like when DJ sets are done by Jafif or Whipham. And sometimes I'll go see GIF every once in a while. All right, well, it's a DJ thing. I didn't even know it was a DJ thing. I just saw Sisters of Mercy Goth Night. I was like, wow, I thought they were going to be touring here. By Florida by Pachinko. Nah. Can't be loading up music willy-nilly. Get DMCA's all over the place. Because I'm like, wait, no, there's no way Joy Division is playing, and there's no way Peter Murphy's going to also play if he's doing a concert there. All right, never mind. It's just a DJ set.
Time to illustrate my version of American Gothic.
There you go. Break out the crayons. Okay, I guess Dance on Dark Waves. That's pretty clever. I'll give them that. All right, well, Beach Night, DJs. I thought they were going to be actual bands. Now I'm disappointed. But I guess if you like DJs, if you like being outside and listening to your music, instead of being surrounded by candles and, I don't know, old tomes. Beach Night. I thought it was a concert. I was excited. I was kind of aloof as to like why I haven't heard about this. I'm like, why did I not hear about all these bands playing at this? Okay, anyway. No, we saw this already. Where did we leave off? We saw all the Mega Man stuff. Closing the tabs. We saw that. I got to keep it open though. That's gone. Yeah, what the hell's IGN doing? What's their problem? Duh. What is this? Resident Evil's Raccoon City, a complete history. I don't care. Megan 2 explaining. I don't explain the endings. Got people talking. The weird stuff was alien work. What is this? What's this? Valorant League fans lash out against Riot's new gambling rules. Oh god, what did they do? There's the card battle. There's the card battle. Boom. All right, card battle. Who did that? Pan. All right, Pan's going to have a card battle coming up in a couple of seconds. Shadav. Would you use earphones, hearing aids that have noise canceling to them? No, because apparently we're one of the few sensitive people that noise canceling creates a perceived pressure on our ears and makes things a lot worse. Thanks, technology. Don't ask me why. I don't know what happens inside my head. Perceived pressure. That doesn't even make any sense. All right, Pan, you got to roll equal to or better than... Oh, 7. Hey, that's new art. Nice. Six. Oh. But it's agey. All they do is sit around and make music and sit. You tried. You tried. Oh, God. It's not perceived. It's real. It's a real pressure? Why would they do that? How does noise canceling actually create pressure? I know. I read an article that says perceived pressure. Because basically all it's doing is canceling out the sounds that are just coming in. But how are they doing that? How are they doing that? That's why I keep bothering my ears. I hate that now. God. Active noise canceling works by basically miking the outside of your headset with broadcasting interface phase into your ear. Oh, so it's noise to cancel out noise. That's obnoxious. That's too much then. That's going to be sensory overload. They don't make this very apparent to me. Oh, God. Creates an equal yet opposite sound wave. That's stupid. I mean, cool, but stupid. Because then it's like, here's the thing. Nobody in any of these audio labs was like, hey, we're going to have the ear basically negate another sound with another sound.
Have you heard about the final Black Sabbath concert happening in 6 days? It's called Back to the Beginning. Basically Ozzy's last performance. It is going to be streamed also.
Ooh, I did not hear about that. It's going to be streamed, as long as I don't have to buy tickets. Oh yeah, the Leo Schifrin guy passed away. The guy made the theme song to Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man, that guy was epic. Dude, I wish I had a memorable theme like that everybody knew. You literally just, like, dun, 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 dun. What is that, like 5 notes? And people are like, dude, Mission Impossible, you know? People know exactly what it is.
Modern technology. What will we think of next?
I don't know, something better, I hope. Yeah, because it's like, wouldn't somebody just say, wouldn't this create like an overload of sound processing in the brain? Because you not only are you trying to block out sounds coming in, you're also bombarding your ear with an additional sound that ends up masking the sound coming in. And that's a lot for something to keep up with. That's weird. That's actually kind of funny. This eulogy will self-destruct in 5 seconds. That would be really good. And then his coffin starts smoking. And you're like, oh my God. Dude, some of those themes from that show is just still stuck in my head. I haven't watched that show in like 7 years. Oh, God. Now, because he used the destructive interference to cancel out outside sound, making the outside sound inaudible. I think the destructive interference is what's messing up my ears. Like, how does that work? But your ear still has to hear that.
Tell him Inspector Gadget.
Wasn't Gidget like the name of like a movie or something? Like Here Comes Gidget, or There Goes Gidget, or There's Gidget on the beach doing some kind of Gidgety things. I know there's Inspector Gadget. Who the hell's Gidget? That was like old-timey, right? That was during that 50s beach craze where everyone was just hanging out on the beach, going, hey, guys, let's go do beach things. What's a Gidget? My great aunt's dog was named Gidget. Inspector Gidget. Rescue Ranger? I don't think Gidget was a Rescue Ranger. Rescue Rangers weren't around in the 50s, right? All right, apparently gambling's happening. Valorant League fans lash out against Riot's new gaming rules. Gambling rules. What are they doing? What's happening? League of Legends Valorant developer Riot Games is endorsing and embracing the spread of sports betting in its esports competitions. The company announced it. So, what's the big deal? Dude, okay, here's the thing. Why is everybody all upset about gambling now? It's like every other vice on the planet. Control yourself. No, because this is bizarre to me. In a change announcement by president and publisher of the esports Riot Games, John Needham, Riot will allow esports gambling sponsorships for Tier 1 League of Legends and Valorant teams in the Americas. Okay, who cares? Riot says it's doing so for a variety of reasons. One being that esports betting already exists across its competitive games. There you go. And according to Needham, 70% of bets across all esports are placed in unregistered markets with bookmakers who aren't licensed. Okay. We believe it's better to engage in allowing betting sponsorship thoughtfully, carefully, and with the right protections than to sit on the sidelines while risks to fans and integrity go unchecked. I guess I'll agree with that. Dude, I don't bet on nothing. I don't even like doing coin tosses. Valorant esports teams have pushed for the change, allowing esports. Okay, so basically, betting on games is a thing, like esports and stuff like that, but people are upset about it. Everybody get the hell over it, yeah? Because game devs are targeting kids with gambling. Shouldn't parents actually keep an eye on their kids and make sure they don't actually get swindled into gambling? I mean, it's simple stuff. We grew up in samey environments. There's different types of gambling.
Check. 1 to 2.
You need more numbers than that. You need like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 11, teen. No, there's the whole thing. It's like everyone's like, it's targeting kids. Everything targets kids at some point or another. All right. The thing is, as a parent of a child, you should be monitoring what the hell they're doing. You can't monitor everything they're doing all the time. Yeah, but you can give them a little bit of forehand knowledge. I don't know why this is so difficult. What? Dude, if I had a kid and they were mad into like video games, like online and even gotcha games or whatever, I'm like, all right, here's the thing. Here's what they do. You know how many gotcha games I've played? I don't give them any money. Yeah, but the odds aren't in your favor then. So? Yeah, but then it's going to stop you from playing. So then I stop playing. Like there's what? Like a kid's not going to understand that? You math it out for them with their allowance. Like, here, you got $20. Do what you will with it. And they're like, I'm out of $20. Well, what happened to your money? Well, I spent it on all these little gotcha things. And then you break down the math for them. I know parents don't have that kind of time. Well, then I don't want to hear about it. It's the same thing with like drugs, alcohol, and everything else. If you're a good parent, you can guide your kids in the right direction. And if you're not paying attention, then they could stray and do something weird or whatever. And it's like, it is what it is. I am not the caretaker of the universe, nor do I care to be, the ever watchful eye and raising a child in the community of, well, it takes a community to raise a child. No, it takes a good parent. That's all it does. Anyway, Fear Effect, Standard Edition. Dude, they're making a physical copy of Fear Effect again. The original one. Not for Xbox, apparently. But apparently, according to Limited Run Games, there's going to be one for the Switch and the PS5. Dude, it's in pre-production. Oh, God, we're never going to see this. What's in the deluxe edition? Dude, I had this game, dude. I had to sell it recently. What's in it? What? Yes. Dawn asked the question. Dawn appeared. We'll call it. Dawn appears. Number 3. She just asked about dishes if they were clean, though. I cleaned them, yes. I got my kid GTA 5 when they were 14.
Hello,
Knew to stay out of
Dawn.
specific parts of the game. Hey, there you go. Icarus, thank you. I know, like, here's the thing. No, I didn't even have that thing. Hey, Pagan Chase all one. Nice. All right. Now, when it comes to like weird stuff like this, you know, a lot of people, you know, gambling, kids, all that other stuff. I don't know. Oh,
Mom casts leather strap, witch sandal. Was super effective.
yeah, but people don't do that now. People don't do the threatening their kids with bodily harm. That's kind of like a thing. Hey, they won. Nice. So it's like, okay, at a certain point, you're an adult, right? Assuming you're an adult, you raise your kids the right way and all that other stuff. You know, your kids go off to college sometime in the future, if you have kids at all. They do whatever with their lives. You want to sit down and you know what? You got some expendable income. You want to start betting on stuff like that, you know, like gaming or whatever, sports, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, can we just have a point in our lives where adults can have fun? Like, literally everything's like, worry about the children. What about the children? What about the adults? Well, they're adults. Yeah, but they were children at once. Dude, we literally went to school. All right, here's the thing. Story time. The school we went to, there were kids, and I'm not even joking about this. There were kids that literally had betting slips that were going around getting, I'm not even joking, betting slips. They had bookies. They knew bookies, and they would go around to school collecting bets from people who wanted to bet on sporting games. I am not even joking about that. It was a daily occurrence. Any sport thing that was on there, literally they would come around with a little, hey, dude, you want to bet on something? You want to put like $5 on what? And I'm like, huh? No, man, dude, you want to bet on whatever Yankees game? Not even joking. Not even joking. I never got wrapped up in gambling. Why? Because your parents were just like, dude, you only get so much money. Don't blow it on stupid crap. Oh, okay. This seems like stupid crap. I don't know anything about sports, and the chances of me winning this bet are nil. But regardless of that, as an example of children just being exposed to weird crap they probably shouldn't be, at a certain point, you got to have some kind of guidance. But as an adult, don't you just want to have fun? And stop having like all this weird crap curtailed because everyone's got to think of the children. My God, like we all work and we bust our butts every single day to literally raise the children and pay for the first 20-something years of their life, if not more, if they're terrible kids. You know, and it's just like, at a certain point, don't you just want to sit and relax and enjoy stuff? You want to enjoy your content. You want to enjoy your music, your games, and everything like that without having to say, well, we can't buy this game because, you know, apparently there was some parental group of people who are upset because GTA has this in their games. And now I can't find this game because, you know, or they patched it out or they did whatever because somebody cried for 15 minutes. You know, and at a certain point, it's like, when do we get civilized enough to actually enjoy what we can create without having to modify everything for the dumbest of minds in society? And yes, children are stupid. But you know what? There should be the frontline brain of parenting that stops them from being really stupid. Okay? So that's the whole thing. You know, there should be secondhand knowledge passed down from generation to generation that is actually good and helps the world be a little bit better and makes kids adaptable to whatever crap that might get thrown at them. But apparently we don't do that anymore, so we have to blame everything else. We gotta blame gambling sites, we gotta blame media creators, content creators, game developers, and everything else because nobody took the time out to say, don't waste your money, don't eat that, don't take drugs, don't do this, don't do any of that stuff. Literally in front of video games, it used to say, winners don't do drugs. Like, what? That was enough for me. But then, you know what? We learned later on that a lot of people in sports were winners and they took a lot of drugs. But you know what? Whatever. What am I going to do? Going to take steroids to get ahead? I don't like sports. I don't like gambling. I like the money that I have in my pocket, and I want to keep it there. God. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, if it's whether it's gambling or then we should just start banning everything. I mean, we could go back to banning alcohol, banning weed, banning all this other stuff, and it's just like, so what happens? Is it the fault of society for creating these things, or is society too stupid to actually moderately do these things, especially when it comes to alcohol? My God, you see how many so many DUIs are out there because people can't say, you know what, I probably shouldn't be drinking and driving. That is a remedial rule that nobody can follow, even in their adulthood. Let alone, you know how many people get pulled over who don't even have licenses? It's insane.
No, we never had a work ethic around here. Hey, I hear you, PG.
Work ethics are important. Like, dude, at a certain point, it's just like, all right, well, I can't, indulge in a drink every once in a while because it's like, what? Like, what is happening? I don't know. It gets exceedingly frustrating because you see all these weird little guidelines and crap being put up in these weird scenarios and things that you can't do anything about. And you're like, God, why can't we just have fun? Because people don't know how to have fun in moderate levels, you know? Wonders, don't you drew message was signed what William S. Sessions on many machines. Passed away last year, I think. No. Whenever got to Vegas, I put $5. Like, yeah, we've gone to casinos before. I gave myself a $100 limit. And I was like, all right, I just lost $100. And I was piecemealing that thing over the whole night, too. That's why we can't have flying cars. Well, if the flying cars are doing themselves, then or flying themselves, then I'm fine with it. They'll eventually ban fun. Yeah. Right. I don't know, man. Just tell them the truth. Roids will shrink your nuts and give you boobs. Imagine. Dude, that's crazy. I think that would be enough for anybody, right? Can you see the chat? I can see chat. I know problem with gambling, but when they put it on phones, it's like taking a kid to a bar and letting them sit there unattended with bottles. We've been in bars unattended. As a child, yes. And you know what? The bartender didn't give us anything.
Meantime, in the gaming commission minutes.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's like, God, dude, you've been unattended as a child a lot, and you didn't do anything really stupid because your parents were like, hey, don't do anything stupid. And I think we had a healthy fear of your parents because, my God, you didn't want to get this one's mother angry in any capacity because it's basically the wrath of God. And the next level was like, if your dad got angry, which was rare, like however many years he was like pissed off once. Yeah, then you knew you messed up. But that was enough to just, keep you in check and not really screw up, I don't know. I don't know what other families do. And I just want to have fun and not worry about the inability for other people to do proper parenting to ruin everything else. You know, it's like YouTube's been gutted from fun content. You know, Twitch is a little bit better, but you know, it's going to go where it goes anyway. And then it's just like, this is why we have extremes. We can't have anything nice and normal because you have these weird extremes where everything's got to be super squeaky clean or just raunchy crap. Can we have a happy medium with a little bit of fan service and, you know, logical thought? Doesn't seem to happen, does it? One-armed bandit slot machines. Dude, we were exposed to those too. You know what? Oh, I don't have money for this. I don't want to waste. What is this? Is this a video game? What's the point of this? Well, if you get 3 in a row, you get some money. I'm like, yeah, but what are the chances of that? Well, I mean, you know, chances. Isn't anybody, when it comes to gambling, nobody ever heard the phrase, you know, the odds are not in your favor? You know, the house always wins. If so many people say it at a certain point, you know, it's predominantly true. Statistically, it's going to not be in your favor. So why would somebody create a whole large, shiny super casino and say, yeah, we're going to give you money? No, where are they getting the funding for this? It just takes a little bit of thought. Somebody teach their children, please. I just want to have fun. God. I don't know. Same thing with drinking and everything else. Dude, we were exposed to enough people smoking, enough people drinking. Yes, people doing drugs as well. Never got roped into it because I literally just observed what they were doing when they drank too much. I'm like, God, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to fall face first down a flight of stairs. No, that's bad. You know? Oh, I don't want to be so high that I don't even know where I am. Like, what the hell? No, I don't want to be chain smoking in a cloud of smoke all day. What the hell, dude? Even with food, I'll say one of our main disorders would probably be eating too much, but even that we're trying to get under control. And that's our fault. We came from an Italian family that was just like manja, eat. But yes, even food can be an issue too. But, you know, you work on it. Oh, speaking of which, I do have coffee. Ooh. Ow. I know, maybe we'll get a spicy coffee card. Oh, that guy's cool. Look at him. He's all happy. He's got a little thing. He's like, yeah, man, dude, coffee card. All right, dude, bringing out the pumpkins today. Nice. Cool. Yeah, those fancy lights in the kingdom just don't come from the sky. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, whatever. It's like, it's, again, screaming into the void. Everyone's so concerned about...
Ow!
Go.
So murder is environmentally friendly. Yes. Yes,
Bright
it is.
lights, big cities.
Both of those. Thank you. All right, let's get back to normal, man. No, but at a certain point, it's like, you know, I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Because, hey, we've been around long enough to be hearing the same stories over and over again. You know, think of the children, think of this, people have this, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it's kind of way the schools have, you know, geared their curriculum to the dumbest common denominator.
What did I miss? I took my bike out for another ride in this wonderful sunny day.
I don't know, you missed part of the stream. That's what VODs are for. Hey, hope you had fun. No, but I'm just saying, it's like, God, we just want fun. I just want to have fun. You know, we've reheard all the warnings and stuff like that, and it's like, and we always fall back on the, well, what about the children? It's like, what about them? You know, and it's always like, it is, my God, you know, dude, there's just so many people out there who are just like, but there's literally that stereotype. Think of the children. Come on, dude. I'm not here to parent the rest of the world. Nobody should. If you're a parent, you're doing enough parenting. You don't have to parent the rest of the world. You know, if you don't have kids, the last thing you want you to do is be tied down by the real world guidelines and, you know, constraints of having everything geared towards children, you know? Again, it's like the curriculum. You know, school curriculum has been, you know, geared towards the dumbest people because, it's, you know, oh, no, a lot of people can't pass the curriculum because, let's dumb it down. No child left behind. No, screw them, leave them behind. God. No, it gets ridiculous after a while. This is why we have no smart people in this country anymore. Old person rant. My book is not meant for kids. Not meant for kids. Go.
News. I remember them reality shows.
Remember reality? That used to be cool. Thank you. It's good to get a label of stupid, then it hit to get smarter. Well, that was a weird thing, too. It's oh, God. All right, here's the thing. Smart people are vilified, whether you're in school or the real world. And there's always such a detriment when you're a smart person, especially if you let people know you're a smart person. Because a smart person or a capable person at their job is going to be given more work because they got to pick up the slack for everybody that's stupid. So now smart people got to pretend that they're dumb so people don't bother them. What the hell? Like, why are we living in this kind of world? Shouldn't smart people be like, yo, they're smart. Don't bother them. You know? God, and it's like, dude, kids hate smart people. You know? No, dude, you're the smart kid in class, man. Dude, nerd. That kind of thing. Yeah, it still happens, believe it or not. You know, because I don't know why we live in a society that vilifies intelligence. It's so bizarre. You know, so then it's like everybody, if you're trying to talk to somebody rationally because they're irrational and you have this particular intellectual train of thought and they can't understand it because their brain cells are broken, you know, they freak out and get all freaking offended. Blah. Ugh, I don't know. The thing is, I don't care about gambling anywhere on the planet, okay? I really don't. Put it in the phones, whatever. I don't care. I don't gamble. But other people gamble. Well, figure it out. What? I'm just saying, I feel like, you know, we're a country of freedom of choice, and if people have the choice and they make their lives worse, then that's on them. All right. Most people do. 2% of us become degenerate gamblers. Well, I lost 1.3 billion between 1986 and 1999. That's a lot of money. I don't think I've ever earned that my entire life. Ha! Get tired of being loaded for all the work or being bullied. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, at a certain point, you just got to look at smart people and be like, damn, they're smart. Not like they're smart, get them. You know, like, come on, dude. Anyway, whatever. So.
Thank you, PG. You say it far better than I.
Hey, maybe. I don't know. Thank you. Most smart people don't turn out to be beep. Not rich, famous, or what, curing diseases. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Rich people are going to cure disease, not some weird clown that's been gambling their life away. No. Cure diseases. Let's go. Some codes parents like 50K, used gotcha. Why does anybody not know about safety features on their phone? Dude, you can limit payments on your phone. What the hell? Hello? Hello? Oh, whatever. Again, like, dude, you know, new tech comes into your, especially if your kid gets new tech, learn the hell out of that. Learn the hell out of it. Look up online tutorials, ask AI if you're not sure about something. Yo, we just started using all the automated features on our phone. No, you can literally set up automated features on your phone so it can do this, that at particular times. It's amazing. You know what? I didn't even know that was a thing till I saw something about it. And I'm like, you know what? Let me look this up. Self-knowledge. Let's go. Yeah. I know, always look it up. I know it's extra work. Here's the thing. I know it's extra work, but you know, that's the whole thing. If you don't put any effort in, don't complain about the crap that comes out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. There's a lot of people who are concerned about stuff like this, whether it's the gambling,
Normies are scared of smarter people, so to validate themselves they put us down, dismiss us and such. They never learn to evolve or grow out of it.
No, it's like that's their default thing. You know, they just go back to nerd. And I'm just like, okay, dude, whatever. Yeah. But then they get angry when you get to that point of you're not only intelligent but confident about it. And then you brush them off. They just, yeah, okay, good job with your existence. And then they get really upset because they're still in that, you know, knuckle dragging emotional outburst sort of stage.
When will we get to see Jermaine as Harley Quinn?
We don't need that. What? Why? Why would you do that? Wasn't the scantily clad nurse outfit enough? I'm generally in favor of giving you the freedom to ruin your life by yourself so long as nobody else gets dragged into it. Exactly. That's the whole thing. You don't drag people. Dude, you want to gamble your life away? Go nuts. But you know what? At a certain point, when you run out of money, you start breaking into, like, people's cars or whatever. Go. Like this. Perpetual gambler. Look at his life. See? He's upset. You know? He made the wrong choices. You imagine just a bunch of gambling cats? Crazy. No, then they get like, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? Oh, because you made a series of life choices that were terrible, and here you are. Like, go to hell. I do do that. Yes, because nurse outfit. There you go. Cat. Thank you. I don't know. Whatever. People are going to do what they want to do anyway. So it's like, regardless of all these little safeguards or whatever, here's the thing. If your kid's going to do something weird, they're going to do something weird. It's going to happen. You know? You just got to guide them before they get there. You know? What? Even some of the safeguards you put around, they'll figure out a way around it, you know? Now, here's a pro tip. If you ever look at your kid's phone, some of those icons, they're not the icons of what you think they are. Yeah.
Meantime, countless civil engineering degrees ago.
Remember when people were civil engineers as opposed to being really angry and angsty engineers? No, there's two types of engineers. The ones that are civil and build for the greater of humanity, and then you have the destructive engineers. So it's a bit between civility and chaos. Civil engineers. I'm going to build a bridge. Chaos engineers. I'm going to blow it up. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm tired of everybody having to, one, walk on eggshells because the rest of the humanity is stupid, or babysit everybody else. Because people don't have the responsibility to. All right, DJ C, got a card battle coming up. All right, you got a roll equal to or better than... Ooh, new art. Nice. Dude, she looks downright evil. I like that. 5. It's Josie's 1.0. I mean, she's got a hand cannon, so that's pretty good. I like that. That came out good. Hey, as far as robot doodles go, that one was pretty good. I like that. Looks very ominous and looks like, you know. I'm happy with it. All right. You tried. But the digital avatars of the world said no. Anyway, where do we leave off? Humanity sucks. Okay, so we covered that. Let's get some coffee. Humanity sucks. Oh, God. All right. All right. Somebody could call Spicy Card. Oh, no, that's already been called, right? I think we're right. Hey, we only had like one spicy one out of a bunch. That's not spicy. Okay. I know, it's pretty good, right? We did already. See, now it showed up for nothing. Adam won. Nice. I already won my bingo, so it's all right. Where did we leave off? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait, no, we had other stuff. All right, where are we at? You know, I'm not paying attention to anything. You sent me off on a tirade here. Bum, bum. No, I got the hiccups. No, that's not a bingo card, but I got the hippics. Hippics? Hippics. Boom! Stupid food! All right, did you know it's time for stupid food? Boop. There you go. What? This is the portion of the stream where we all get hungry before things happen. Last night's burgers upcycled into this morning's breakfast burgeritos. We went to a place called Burgeritoville once. They had really good burgeritos. How's that a burrito? That's. Are those tots? You put what? And eggs? This is barely. All right, whatever. Chopped pizza sandwich. Not even talking to you. Try this when your final exams are approaching. All right, what are they doing with the coffee? One, it's instant. So that's stupidity right there. No. No, this is how you die, by the way. I'm just saying. Nope. 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 No. As much as I like coffee, you don't do that. Don't do that. You can literally overdose on caffeine, and that's what's going to happen here. You don't take a whole jar of instant coffee, first and foremost, because it's instant, and you hate life, apparently, and then put it into another thing, and then put it with a cup of that. Timmy! Hi, what's up? I got a weird alert on the side here. Hold on. Yeah, turn those off. God. Whatever. I'll have the entire menu over 2 racks of ribs. Okay, what are they doing? Don't ruin the ribs. Timmy, I'm sorry you got to see this. Oh, God. What are they doing? Did they just put, like, mac and cheese on there? On ribs? Oh, and waffle fries? Dude, use a plate. It'll be less expensive. Ah.
Food on food. Food in food. Mixed food. Liquid food. Solid food. Gastronomy.
Yeah, it's not my colon, so good luck. Cool. Why would you do that? Yeah. And a Diet Coke, please. Think I made some sort of beef stew. Well, you can keep thinking that. Who is buying this? I think people lived on this stuff in school. Lunchables? Dude, everybody loved Lunchables. Come on, dude. I will take those ribs. I will take those ribs. Just give me those ribs. I'll take the stuff on it. I'm not a big meat person for some reason. I don't know why. I'll eat it, but I don't know. I don't go out of my way to. Delicious KFC chicken soup, just like Mom used to make. Well, your mom hated you then. Whoever guesses what I put in the bread gets a sandwich. I would say depression. Let's see. Has anyone ever ordered the meme non-pizza with... Well, I don't see a picture, so go to hell. Currently video unavailable. Thank you. Man got mad at me because I was wasting food. Her nachos. It looks it looks like a plate of stupid. Yeah. What else we got here? Is this stupid or am I just basic? Are we basic here? I don't even know what's going on there. What are they steaming? What is that? Liquid nitrogen? What's happening here? Oh God, the video's too small, so I don't care. Cheez-Its and milk. Well, basically you're putting very sharp. I know milk is cheese. Yes, cheese is a loaf of milk. I've seen the meme. I don't know. I guess if you're in a hurry. The spaghetti donut. Yeah, we saw that. It's spaghetti, but it's in donut form. Is this stupid or microwave to eat shrimp shells? Actually, yes. And I'm sure the ER will tell you that. Does it remind you of anything? Terrible food. Made myself lazy chicken, patty, ham, and cheese pepperoni pizza cake. That's just a bowl of wasted food. Spaghetti sandwich. I've done this with rice, like a good Spanish rice. All right, here's what you do. If you want to try something fun, if you have a nice zesty Spanish rice, right? Put it in between 2 pieces of garlic bread and eat it like a sandwich. It's actually really good. Dude, garlic bread, Spanish rice? Oof. Spaghetti tacos? Nah. No, there's a point. Spaghetti, if the spaghetti's good, you eat it by itself. If it's not good, then don't put it in something else because it's not going to make it any better. In a cookbook we recently got secondhand. I didn't even see what to say. Pineapple casserole. Yeah.
Hells yeah. I make spaghetti sandwiches this all the time.
Why would you do that? You're supposed to be like a food connoisseur. For a good steak, just add some butter in addition to the butter. All right, Timmy, you watching this? This is your punishment. Oh God, that's a lot of Larry Cecil. Oh my God, that's a lot of seasoning. Oh God. Oh geez. And what are you putting this in? Is that an air fryer? Oh God, that's so gross. I'm gonna die. See an AR. Extremely fresh crab cakes. Why would you do that? I knew that was gonna happen too. I knew that was gonna happen. Knew it. Predictable. This is just a lot. Yeah, we saw that. That was terrible. Just because you can do something. What is it? Ice cream? All right, you got ice cream and ice cream and ice cream. So you got 3 things of ice cream with banana. And what, some more ice cream? What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. What did they put on there? Okay, I think you're ruining it now. What is that? Is that like shredded pork? No, I think they put shredded pork in there, a bunch of whipped cream, and cilantro. Oh, and a lemon. You got to have that garnish. Oh, my God. All right, whatever. Stovetop mini pizza. And this is how you start a fire. My dude, get some cookware. Get cookware. Ask your mother. Just send them oh my God. Send them a picture of what you're doing.
Martha Fucker.
Exactly. Send them a picture of what they're doing, and I guarantee you they will show up next day with a bunch of cookware. Any good mom would. I don't even know you, and I would. Just because I'm like, you need help. There's absolute God. Who the hell raised you? Who the hell raised you? Because not only do they need to be slapped, they need to be slapped so hard it reverberates through your genes for the rest of your eternity. I want your kids to feel it when they're born.
I just realized that yesterday marks 9 years that I've been at the same job for almost a decade.
Hey, nice. Cool. Congratulations. It is hard to find consistent work, let alone work that consistent. Good job. Congratulations. Yee. Hopefully you like the job. Eggs plus Oreo plus ketchup. Plus I'm scrolling right past it. Looks slightly burnt. Is this the one with the flamethrower? And yeah, no, that was a lot of spray. And we saw this one. Yeah, that's where they put all this weird garbage in there. Don't want to do repeats. Don't want to do repeats. Scroll up to the top. Come on, internet, you can do it. All right. Any other last minute additions? No. There we go. All right. So, boom. Fear Effect. I did want to see what's in the deluxe edition. What's in here? Let me see what's in the deluxe. You got the Fear Effect game. You got the soundtrack. You got a double-sided poster, which I don't care about. You got a game case keychain, which is absolutely useless to me, and a loading screen pin. A loading screen pin. I feel like that's something I don't necessarily need. The soundtrack could probably be on Spotify at some point. So I would probably have to go with the regular edition, as it is only $34. I kind of like the old artwork better than the new artwork, honestly. Fear Effect, getting a limited run. Assuming it actually gets a limited run. Well, I don't know what they do. What else do I got over here? Oh, gaming. Bro, we haven't got through the gaming Reddit, dude. Gaming. We're gaming, bro. We're gamming. We're gamming. All right, can I just click off something? God, there's all these weird red squares on my thing. Now there's a blue one. I hate it. What? Go. I'm going to hit you so hard. Make your ancestors dizzy. Seems fit. There you go. Nice. Wow, Pokemon looks like... What? Looks fire on the Switch too. Yeah, I am just... Woof. Yeah, these graphics are just blinding me with their high-resness. Okay, what says that? Wear backwards, game of the year. Okay, wearing hat backwards, that's not a thing anymore. God, I hope not. Game run faster on Steam OS than Windows 11. Oh, they did tests. Oh. Imagine SteamOS, a very limited, non-bloatware sort of operating system, performing better and hence making games perform better than Windows 11, which is a lot more beefier and complex. You had to do benchmarks for this? I could have told you that right out the box. Hey, do you know limited SteamOS with limited functionality is going to work a lot better than Windows because it's very so bloated. There's a lot of coding and stuff like that involved. Your SteamOS is better. For running games? Yes, it is. Congratulations, science. Fans slam the altars after discovering evidence of undisclosed Gen AI in images, text, and translations. Get used to it, because AI ain't going away, whether you want it or not. It's probably in your games right now, then you don't see it. What are you going to do? No, oh no, this changes the whole thing. Oh my God, there's a poster on the wall that was made by AI. Get him. Get over it. That's it. It's come through so far, maybe they're lucky. But, image that not all what? Freaking bloatware. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine. Yeah. Pocket Monsters, what? No, for the mechanics. Breath of the Wild, no thanks. Yeah. I see why those who didn't like Death Stranding 1 like Death Stranding 2. Why? Resident Evil Requiem Dead's reveal what? Resident Evil 9 was an online open world shooter, but realized no one actually wanted that. Thank you. Wow. Imagine devs realizing something. Can you imagine if Resident Evil 9 actually came out as an open world shooter? Dude, we're going to make an open world shooter, dude. It's going to be cool. It's going to be like DayZ, but Resident Evil. No, don't do that. I had a realization when it comes to shooter, Valorant, Siege, CS, I don't care. The ending of Firewatch was underwhelming, boring, and there was no drama. See, that's kind of the point. I'll take your word for it. Well, that didn't age well. Pretty good. Funny. Maybe it aged perfectly. You don't know. Pokemon Stadium, Jinx says, seen some things. Yeah, dude, look at those eyes. They're like, oh my God. 25 years ago, Rockstar Games shut down Times Square to capture the cover of Midnight Club Street Racing. Well, it was 25 years ago. They couldn't just use AI. Not for nothing. I didn't even think this was a real photo, honestly. For Midnight Club? Back in the day, I just thought somebody did art somewhere. That was a waste of money, Rockstar. Holy crap. That's insane to me. All right, whatever. Let's play a game, shall we? Describe a game in one sentence.
What NHK episode was that?
Sure. Describe a game in one sentence. I'm going to say Pal World. You said the name of it. No, but I literally described it. You have pals in a world. You're welcome. I like being that guy. What a game. I'll take your word for it. Just a Half-Life. Don't care. Type it. What is this? I remember at the very beginning of the summer before my first year of college, a little more than a decade ago, not caring much about space or sci-fi, but then something magical happened. Yeah, a trilogy of games came out that were actually excellent from beginning to end, were published by EA, and then it stopped. What happened? Anyway. What are your 4 favorites? Not these. What's the most relaxing game you can recommend? Not playing one. Lifelong choice. Mother bleepers making this decision at 8 and dying with it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That's truth. That's truth right there. That's some truth. All right? Yo, no, not for nothing. Yo, like literally, people will choose one console and they'll die on that hill. Literally. Like, I'm one of those people, I don't care. I'll take Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. If I could have all 3, congratulations. That's great. That's crazy.
A. Publishers.
Hey. Yay, publishers. All right, well, ads will be happening in 31 seconds, but you know what that means? I'm going to have coffee. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to have coffee. Everybody have coffee. Do it now. Do it now. Well, we can see what comes up. I'll just let these run. She looks a little drunk in that one. I don't know. Is Animal Crossing relaxing? I don't know. Every time I see weeds, I freak out. I'm like, oh God, there's a weed. Get it. You know? It is a minimalist pumpkin just kind of hanging out. Bah! Boo. See, that would have been a spicy card. Bah, bah. Beep, beep. Hurry up, go away. Okay, we're better. That's a weird outfit. What was it? The Japanese American sailor suit edition? What is that? Like pink leopard? That's whatever. I'm glad we're on an ad break. Go.
Hey. Ow. Her back.
Not around random. I can't bring it back. Go. Hey, what's this guy? You know, they look like an ominous priest with a pumpkin on their head. Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. I got to get my intake. I literally barely started working today. Oop. All right. Well, I'm extending my life by drinking coffee, according to science. According to recent scientific discoveries. Boom. All right. I know ads are running, but... Okay, is there anybody in chat that's actually done this? Where they're like, I will not buy anything Xbox or I will not buy anything PlayStation. I'm that person. That's it. That's it. I'm committed to this now. I am the fan. Oh, die my Atari 5600 Hill. Commodore 64, dude. Anything past that is just trash. Too poor to get into the console war. Yeah, we didn't get a 360 until later on, and we kind of grew up with PlayStation. Like, we had a PS1, PS2, took us a while to get a PS3, took us a while to get a PS4. We're probably not going to get a PS5. Yeah. Probably not. We got a 360, we never had an Xbox One, and then we had the Xbox One. What's the latest one that they have? Dawn was like, we gotta get that. I mean, the only reason we got that is because Dawn accrued like $250 of reward points through like the Bing searches. Like, they would literally give you reward points. That was insane. She just saved them up for years. I was like, oh my God. We literally got it for half price. It was awesome. Budget limitation. I got a few things. Give up an Atari, Nintendo, Sega wasn't available. I always wanted to get a Sega Dreamcast, but, you know, now I'm just going to have to emulate everything. Allegedly. Dude, I'm fine with emulators. For people, let's see if I can find it. Give me a second. This will help people.
Why get an Xbox now when everything is on Game Pass?
Didn't hear any of that. What? Why get an Xbox when you have everything in Game Pass? Well, yeah, gotta wait. Well, the thing is that's cool about that now for Xbox, all the games moving forward are going to be both Game Pass, at least their games, PC and console. So literally, you don't even need to get an Xbox. Hey, I'm happy with that. I am all about not having to buy extra crap. Boo, 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 boo. There you go. All right. For people who do like emulating games that are no longer available because you're attaining them legally due to abandonware things, RetroArch. All right, RetroArch. For people who don't know, I would actually recommend this because we've used it to actually try different things. It's an open source and cross-platform, what do you call it? Framework thing for emulators, game engines, et cetera, et cetera. The cool thing about this, right? We have some old PS1 games. This can allegedly emulate the PS1 hardware. We put the disc in, right? A CD-ROM drive, loaded it up. It does take a little bit of work to get the emulators in there and all that other stuff. So you have to read up. Community Hub has plenty of guides. You're good. Just follow the instructions. Bro, the disc just worked. Like, we put in Soul Reaver, and it just booted up. It was just like, I was like, are you kidding me with this? It was amazing. I was like, oh my God, I can play all these old crappy games that I just... It was crazy. I didn't even rip the CDs. I just literally, it played off the disc. It was amazing. I was like, what? So, it is free because it's open source. So, there's, again, plenty of websites. You go to the Community Hub. They have hardware emulations for just about everything that isn't proprietary, though rumors persist that you can find those things elsewhere. Like if we go to screenshots, oh, that's weird. Somebody put a weird Nintendo game up there. They probably put that in the wrong category. I'm sure this is in the wrong category too. That as well. It's probably not in the right category. What is it? Really? Warlock 1994? Huh. Weird. That's pretty cool. I got some Tomb Raider there. Whatever game that is. I don't know what game that is. What is that? God of War. Oh, dude, the old God of War? Huh. Oh, that was on the PSP. I wonder why they put that in there. God, dude, this is like the worst place to actually get screenshots for games because people just keep dumping all their old game stuff in here for some reason. Very bizarre. What game is this? Menstrato? What's that? I don't know what that is. They have a PSP module. I don't know anything about that. Jack Dexter. Let's see. Oh, Looney Tunes. What is it? Loading. Ah, the God of War. Weird. All right. See, I can see something like that being in here. That seems like an old-timey game. Boop, 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 boop. What do we got? Resident Evil. Older than anyone. Oh, some Hello Kitty crap. I'm just curious as to what's not supposed to be in here. Let's see. Oh, what is it? This is some weird Nintendo-y thing, right? Crazy. What else we got? Look, what is that? Nice. Screenshots. Oh, Nemesis. Sonic. Weird. More God of War. This guy's real happy about God of War being... Is that a Flintstones game? Oh my God, dude. Flintstones. Bro's underwater. He's gonna die. Gran Turismo. Oof. Yeah, so anyway, I got distracted here. You know, just I'd probably be able to get through this a lot quicker if people, you know, didn't mistakenly put their Nintendo screenshots here because it just messes up. Like I care about that. Let's see. So yeah, there's all sorts of look, shader preset, mega threads, and all this other stuff. I would say most of this you don't have to be very tech savvy. It's good if you know a little bit. You know. Cores, tilt controls. It's very extensive. Boop. Boop. So there you go. I know something to keep an eye out for. Again, it's free. So follow the guides. Follow the guides. Borderlands 4 hype. Where? My eye went to... Yeah, Itchy and Scratchy Show, Transformers, and the Turtles thing in the background. I don't see anything. Shadows of the Empire? Come on, dude. My favorite cover to Dragon Age? It's gone. Microsoft just made a public new capability that might give us a future without kernel-level anti-cheat. I hate those kernels. Not only on computers, but in popcorn. They're the worst. Leon was originally considered for the lead role in Resident Evil 9. They decided his fearlessness is a bad match for her. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, at this point, the dude's gonna be like, yeah, whatever, here we go, Raccoon City, more zombies, what the hell ever. I'll just be calm and shoot them in the head numerous times. Good games with bad level map design. Oh god, there's so many of them. Shadows of the Empire. Exactly. Just arrived, looking forward to joining the club.
Mech Warrior.
Mech Warrior. That's when robots emulate feelings and get worrisome. California man steals 10K of Nintendo Switch games from libraries. Now faces more than a large late fee. You're stealing from libraries? You were lucky libraries even allow you to take out games, bro, and you're stealing them? You clown. Holy crap, bro. Those are the games for the people. Come on, man. Now some small kid can't play It's a Me, a Mario. You know, they're going to be deprived. Stealing from a library. They're freaking free. You just get to borrow them for a certain amount of time, man. Okay, there are certain type of people. If you are stealing from a library, you know, think about your life choices. Okay? Because literally, they let you borrow it. And if you have to return it, you return it. But guess what? You can borrow it again. It's not a one-time thing. You can borrow it all you want. You may be put on a waiting list, but it don't matter. Corporation is one thing, but a library? Come on. We got to have some sacred stuff in this world, right? Card battle, Icarus. All right. Icarus, you have to roll equal to or greater than... 15. Stevie's got a long neck. 15 equal to or better. Nice. All right. Nope. 80 number. Any number off the bingo. The bingo. Pick any number you want. Nice. Number 7. Doodles on stream. Yeah, we got to do that one day. And it has been called. Cool. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got to do a thing with that. We haven't drawn on stream in a while. Maybe, hey, you want me to do mind-numbing coding for a Foamy card game, a digital Foamy card game that might be stupid? I don't even think I could do that. I try to be focused too much on the code and I'd be like, bruh, bruh, you shut up, guys. I'm trying to... Yeah. Got triple bingo. That's a lot of bingo. Boom. Don't steal from libraries. Moral of the story. Stealing from the libraries. You just reborrow it.
Thank you. No thank PG.
Yeah, all that. Nobody wants to watch coding. I've watched people code and my mind glazes over and I'm just like, oh my God, how do they do this? I don't even know how I'm going to be able to do it because I find animation to be tedious. Coding is 10 times more tedious. Simple question Sunday. Simple answers. No. Looking for a single-player game similar to World of Warcraft. I'm going to save you a lot of trouble. You know, 81. Nice. Sometimes I just watch to learn. Yeah, it does help. Here's the thing. I'm going to say, look, we have been on the lookout for another MMO that's similar to World of Warcraft, and I'm going to say it right now. Just play Warcraft. Nobody wants to hear it, but essentially just play Warcraft. Just play Warcraft. Because I have not found a game similar to World of Warcraft that I was like, oh wow, this is better than Warcraft. I'm enjoying this more. Just play Warcraft. I'm saving you a lot of research. Play Warcraft. Just play Warcraft. What is this guy doing? Why is he dancing with fire? Don't dance with fire. I was pleasantly surprised to see how many Project Justice Rival Schools fans exist. How come they didn't bring back, what do you call it? Rival Schools. No, the fighting game. It was a fighting game back in the day, right? What happened to that? Okay, this guy's kind of annoying me now. No, I feel like he does this every week just to burn off his arm hair. You know? He's like, do, beauty's pain, burning off my arm. This is what they did before Nair was invented. will be possible in the future for players from different countries all over the world to play together in the same lobbies without latency issues. No, I'd rather just play. I would love latency issues and be fine with it if I didn't have to deal with the stupidity issues. I don't want to play with people in all other countries. I barely want to play with the people in this country, let alone importing stupidity from another region, okay? Because anytime I get into an online lobby with anybody, there's always somebody yelling some nonsensical expletives and biased crap. It's like, what? Even from other countries. It just takes a couple of more seconds to get to me. God. Anyway, digging through the drawer and found some old E3 swag. Remember E3? I missed that convention. There are many more that have taken its place, but none of them have been quite the same. I host a bunch of game wikis. Good for you. What are some good, slow-paced dungeon crawlers? Tabletop? Dungeons and Dragons? Try that. Speed Freaks? I don't care. Hero Law. Why are all these things not showing up? Physical media fans who own PS4 and PS5 disc, will you be migrating to PS6 if it turns out to be fully what? Discless console. What? That's going to be kind of tricky. Fully discless. You're discless. Oh, God. That is an insult. I feel like that's what my stomach does if I eat the wrong food. Just garbles around. Thank you. Let's see. Extreme offensive, unintelligible statements. Oh, joins a lobby. Yeah, that's pretty much what everything happens. What is this?
Quantum
You may be.
mechanic kittens punching you in the face through time and space. You don't even know the time or the place. They just appear, smack you in your beard, then they're gone. Like a pop song that trends for about 15 minutes, then it's gone again. Quantum mechanic kittens.
Thank you. We need more quantum mechanic kittens. Go.
Is that the Nintendo voice headset?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. We'll see. You may be cool, but were you Konami laser scope cool? I would say no, because I don't. Did you put this on your head? What is this, bro? Weird. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a thing. My favorite quote in any game ever. This is not a quote. This is a paragraph. I can't even read it. It's so small on my screen. This is a favorite quote. All right, I guess I got to look at it, right? I mean, it's the favorite quote. All right, what are you doing?
Chipmunks are jerks. They rarely work. They get stuck in your walls, die in the halls, smell worse than rats when they decompose. Most people don't know, but just follow your nose. It's a chipmunk. Dead in the walls!
Chipmunks do smell terrible when they're dead. Don't ask me how I know that. What is it? What part? What is this? Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher, or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes, where is this quote? Sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that, I literally lost interest. So why, I ask myself, would in the name of healing him, must we drag him painfully, banana cat, into the world of our own reality? This is not even a quote, dude. This is a soliloquy of absolutely nothing relevant to my existence. Stop trying to bring me into your reality. Good. Anyway, liminal sci-fi landscapes. Thank you. What is this? Hey, what's going on here? There's too many games where you play cops. I'm putting together a team. Too many games where you play cops? And not enough games where you play criminals. Okay. Stalker 2's modding tool required 700 gigabytes of space. What? Modding tool, 700 gigs of space. Oh my God. It's like 4 Skyrims. That's not a quote. No, it's not a quote. This is literally, this is more than I've read in school.
That is from Silent Hill 2.
That's Silent Hill 2. Make it shorter. Just make it shorter. Just, somebody copy and paste this and put it into AI and just give me the one sentence version of this. There's your quote. God. Square Enix acknowledges Expedition 33 success as inspiration for next Final Fantasy, as turn-based is still beloved by gamers. Yeah, I mean, I guess, turn-based. I'm not a big fan of turn-based. I have a problem with turn-based. I'm not one of those people that wants to sit and actually plan out how I'm going to punch somebody in the face. It gets a little annoying for me, though I do understand it is a game mechanic that I don't thoroughly enjoy. Again, I know turn-based is a thing, but I do have a really hard time just sitting there waiting. All right, I don't know what that is. Let's see. Help me find joy in gaming again. Mid-30s-year-old who has lost the spark. Why did Optimus Prime steal it? What do we got here? The spark. Let's say who wants to listen to a 30-something sad person? What? I don't know. Some people might be in this boat, and they're just be upset that gaming isn't as cool. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what their life story is. I don't know how often it happens to others, or is talked about. If the love of video games diminishes over time, the love of everything diminishes over time. That's the problem with living. I remember unboxing my Game Boy and Nintendo in the 1990s when Halo came out. I sold my PS2 so I could get an Xbox and play Halo. Really? All right. After I'd buy a new video game at the store, I'd read the booklet cover to cover on the way home. Well, there isn't that anymore. Hey, Black Flag 1 stream bingo. Nice. Yeah, there are no cover to cover booklets anymore. It's like, here, it's this QR code, read online. Though many hardships, like when I got leukemia too, at 25 years old, video games were always there, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Some of my best memories include, okay, now I can't find a game. I can't read it. As a saint. One screen bingo. Nice. Find the games you couldn't afford as a kid. That's pretty good, yeah. Now I can't find a game other than Balatro that will hold my attention. I either bore instantly, do not have any joy, or lack any desire to play anything. Well, if you're 30-something, you probably got a lot going on. There's a lot of work, stuff like that. You don't have the energy as a kid, and probably the life has been sucked out of you by the variable adulting things you have to do. So there's your problem. I have a wife and kid. Oh, forget it. There you go. That's why. Another one coming in August. Dude, don't even bother getting into gaming. Are you kidding me? You don't have a ton of free time. Yeah, try mobile games at this point. No, I'm not even joking about that. Dude, Genshin Impact, something like that. I don't know. There's some exploration in there. Dude, there's no way. There's no way you have 2 kids and a wife and have free time for gaming, dude. It's absolutely insane. Anyone else going to go through this or find a way to relight the spark? Oh, God. I have a couple of glib things to say, but I'm not going to. Dude, do you know how difficult it is? Dude, kids and stuff, sucking up a bunch of time and stuff like that. You know what? Here's what you do. All right, here's my constructive criticism. I got constructive criticism. Here's what you do, right? If you are into gaming and you're kind of losing your spark as playing games, I would recommend, hey, you know what? Let's get the kids involved in gaming, And then this way, through your kid, you can actually see their excitement and joy in playing a new game, the wondrous expressions of cracking open a new game, loading up, and basically being whisked away into a world of imagination and fun. And through that, you might be able to rekindle that love of gaming through the love of your children and family. I did throw up a little bit in my mouth, but there you go. That's the best I got it. Oh, God. I got to wash down that schmaltz with some coffee. Ugh. It's in my throat. The kindness. It hurts. What? I think that's the best way is, you know what? And you could go back, and the coolest thing about that is if you are into retro games and those games that you loved as a kid, because they are simpler, yet a little bit more challenging, Those are the games that you can expose to younger kids. You don't got to worry about online.
Play with your kids. Well, I guess my suggestion of playing Stellar Blade is out the window.
They'll get to that. Wait till they get to college. Okay. No, but you can expose them to, the retro games that you loved as a kid, right? They're simpler or whatever, and their wonder and enthusiasm.
Some prime Lifetime family drama, no doubt.
Well, it depends on who keeps dying in the game. Do you imagine trying to carry a 2-year-old through Contra? Forget about it. But dude, you could, basically relive those games through fresh eyes by, having your kids start playing them. At least that would be my advice. I don't know, somebody clip it and post it there. I'm not doing it. But, what happened? Did I close the whole tab? Oh, God, I did. Where is it? No, and I gotta go find it again. Power, what? Wait. Power Stone. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The guys, yeah, shibida, shibidoo, shibida. Ah, here's that weird quote. All right. Okay, we got that. What's the memorable mechanic from that said, holy crap, the game let you do that? I don't know. There you go. There's the joy. And we saw this last time. Wow, we're all caught up. Literally, that was the last one we saw. We saw this Steve stream. Somebody did the artwork there. That's nice. And these things. You can drink Mario. Or Princess Peach. Whatever you're into. Just, I wouldn't deal with Yoshi, though. Oop. Phrasing. What? There's nothing wrong with the phrasing. It's how you hear it. That's the problem. That's my go-to line when anybody's like, dude, phrasing. No, like I'm not even joking. Go. Worry about people drinking Yoshi. I don't know. Certain cultures it's acceptable. No, but dude, that's always just keep that in your back pocket. Because there's always somebody who's gonna be like phrasing. Yeah. Hey, not for nothing. We have very surprisingly, we don't automatically go to the obvious, I would say, interpretations of certain quotes. It's like Kirby Cat. Thank you. Drinking what? I can't help where my mind goes. What? You got to look at life as this fun, wonderful land of, I don't know, fun opportunities. But I feel like everybody just goes to like the immediate bad stuff. I feel like we've all been raised by the internet, but in all the wrong ways. Hard to leave the gutter when I lived there. Well, something. There you go. All right. I try not to live in the gutter. I try to hang out on the grass, if that makes any sense. As far as mental observations go. Because it's easy to get to the gutter. You just walk over there and you're like, hey, I'm in the gutter, boobs. That kind of thing. I want to be on the grass where there's nice people, Very, very refined lady, barefoot, enjoying a nice picnic with some lemonade. See? Internet's going to be like, dude, you said lemonade and bare feet, bro. I'm like, yeah, so? Yeah, but bare feet, that's like a fetish. And lemonade, that means something else. What does lemonade mean to you? Like that kind of thing. Can we have something nice in this world? What? Yeah, it's like that song that you wrote, literally called Nice. Nobody listens to it. All right, whatever. Where do we live? It does? What? I wasn't raised by the internet, but it did ruin my mind. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's the whole thing. The internet has ruined my mind. What, you want to play that song? People can play it. What's up? My mind is garbage and I live on the internet now. Go.
Some of you need to watch Sideways a few more times. Maybe. I don't know, I'm not you.
No, walking sideways is
Being
weird.
in the gutter is a safety thing. If you come up on the street or sideway, there's a chance of being stepped on or squished.
Or run over. And what if there's a flood? You're going to get washed away. Like the degenerate filth that lives in a gutter. See, somebody listened to it. That's good. See, Nice is an awesome song. It's
Nice
cute.
is a great song, PG.
Hey, thank you.
Class dismissed.
There you go. The Newgrounds, thank you. Newgrounds ruined my day after I watched Teen Titans videos. Yeah, those came up too. I'm like, oh, dude, somebody made a Teen Titans thing. Oh, God. Yeah, rough times. Dude, the internet just doesn't. This is why we can't have nice things. That shouldn't be like the standard meme out there in the world. Well, you know, we can't have nice things. Well, why can't we have nice things? Well, because people ruin it. Well, why do people ruin it? Because they're a bunch of degens. Yeah, well, just because people are degenerate doesn't mean that should be the standard of living, you know? It's like, you make it a little bit better, you know? Whatever happened to the concept of the waifu, you know? One of that person that you're supposed to be like, oh, no, don't over-sexualize them and stuff like that. No. There's rules here. There's rules on the internet we have to adhere to. Come on, dude. I like Nice. One of my favorite. Hey, there you go. Thank you. People are people, so things are ruined. Yeah, I know, but that's the problem. Shouldn't we be better than what we are? I'm just saying. There's a possibility there. What? I feel like the more you're on the internet, the harder it is to dig out of it because you're just like, oh my God, everything's so terrible. Brr. Brr. You know? My mind is garbage. I live on the internet. No. No, that was a quick transition. Holy crap. That just worked. That's amazing. David, what? Any demos from Steam Next Fest you particularly enjoyed? Dawn played them all. I just wish list a bunch of games that I'll probably never buy till...
Nuggets.
Apple.
Apples are tree babies.
I get it now.
Something happens with the hearing. Thank you. I know, man. It's a day-to-day basis. Who knows what's going on? What do we got going on? All right, we shall be wrapping up. We're wrapping up. All right, I've already criticized humanity enough. I feel like I'm starting to step on the squirrel's tails. Well, I wish we had that card show up. We have a Pilz-E card. What, for the card battle? Pilz-E card. I don't know, it hasn't shown up yet, so it's on random. It looks so weird, though. I wanted to show people, but we're not there yet. All right. Let's see who's streaming. Who's here streaming? If you're here now and you're streaming, speak up. It's like an AI squirrel. It looks kind of weird, but anime at the same time, but cute and just disturbing. It's all sorts of, how did they do this? You know, it's not great, though. Let's see.
I'll take what are invertebrates. For 7,500, Alexa.
Go.
Thanks for the stream. Have a good week. See you Wednesday, Jim Love.
Hey, thank you, Phoenix. Jimmy, thank you. What's that? EB streaming. EB Demon streaming. There you go. All right, EB Demon streaming. They doing artworks. Because we never draw on stream anymore. I know, we end up just doing our Mr. Lobo streams. You know, we do our draw-alongs. I know, for people who go there and see it. Maybe we should do a slideshow and all that.
Thank you for the stream. Have a great week, Pum'Kin Guy, John, and chat. See you next stream.
Thank you, Icarus. There you go. Over 8 minutes before card battle can be done. Yeah. What? I don't know. I can't really do a random card battle because it's like, who's going to do that? You know? I'd have to pick somebody and then everyone else would be like, but come on. All right. You know what? All right. We can do a card battle and I don't know, just hit exclamation roll and I'll pick the first one that comes up. All right, we're going, oh my God, an 18? Spock, come on. You're making it difficult for me. All right, Spock got an 18. That's it, that's the first one. Trust me, you don't want to hit roll after that. Let it go.
Ciao.
Later. All right. So on our end, we got to do equal to or better. If we get an 18, that means we win. All right? Because you're attacking us. I'm just saying. Let's see what happens. Oh, God. Oh, 12. All right. There you go. Spock, pick a number. All right. Pick a number. Any number you want. What? Random number? All right. Calling random. Boom. Calling it. It has been random. And I didn't get anything. I don't know what it got. All right. Let's see if we can go through this. Let's see. No technical issues. No drop frames. Still? Not even one. God. Ask for help. No. PG freak out. No. Bad coffee. No. No shiny card battle. No new intro. Something falls off stream. Hits mic. You know what? There we go. I hit the mic. No P.O. Box, thrift store, squares. No, I didn't swear. Gained 5 followers. Just needed 2 more followers. All right, well, I fudged all I can fudge. There's no more fudge. We're out of fudge shit. There you go. All right. EB Demon streaming, so we're going to raid EB Demon. They're doing their doodly thing. And I don't know, we'll figure out what we're doing. Dawn will be streaming tomorrow at 5 o'clock with RoboCop. What's your problem? What's your problem, cat? All right, RoboCop, which I'm actually interested in because I didn't get to see any real gameplay of it. Not an old game, it's the newish game. Like it came out the other year. You know, it's RoboCop. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Or what, coming for me? Or what, hit me in the face? What is that? No, dead or alive, you're coming with me, right? Yeah. And that was the other one. I'd like that for $1. All the quotes. There's like 3 quotes from that movie. It's good. It also had the dad from That 70s Show as a villain. The guy who always used to say dumbass all the time. Nice job, dumbass. That guy? Yeah. He was a villain in that. Old school. I don't think he's in the game, though. But there you go. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. There you go. That guy. Peter Weller. Right? It's Peter Weller? Wait, Paul Weller's the musician, right? I always get the two confused. Thanks for the stream. All right, we're going to raid EB Demon. We got our outro music. Everybody, thanks for helping out. I know a lot of people are on vacation doing fun things this week and this weekend. We're still going to be streaming. We're going to be on Wednesday. Dawn is going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to be on again Sunday. We're still trying to do work.
Kurtwood Smith was in multiple Star Trek shows and once as a major villain.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Major villain. See, I didn't know that. Let's look it up. Well, not right now, but Kurtwood Smith? All right, that's their name. I just refer to him as the dumbass guy. That's all he used to say in That 70s Show. Dumbass. Yeah, so we do have a cartoon coming out on, God, it's actually July 4th. Maybe we'll post it a day early. I don't know. People are probably going to be on vacation, so nobody's going to watch it. That's always the problem during the summer. It's like people are super busy, and it's like, oh, I forgot to watch it. Then they got to catch up, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't realize you did this. And we're like, yeah, we did. And we're like, oh, wow, I was on vacation. So, all right, everybody, do something fun this week. I would say choose a day, but they were all terrible when we went over them. So get some coffee. It'll extend your life unless you have a problem with caffeine. That'll probably shorten it. For those who missed it, science says caffeine makes switches in your brain go off so you can withstand damage. It's like we all have this magical potion in our hand to withstand cellular damage, and we're just not drinking enough of it. Coffee. Let's go. All right, everybody, do something fun. Again, Dawn, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, exclamation Dawn, if you don't know who they are. Toss a follow, do all that fun stuff. If you're here, toss a follow. If I didn't irritate you enough for you to come back, that's always helpful. Dawn is yelling about something. Hold on. Dawn's like, tell them I'm playing RoboCop. I'm like, well, apparently somebody's not watching the stream. I think they're watching RoboCop right now. What, they wanted a refresher. They're like, I haven't seen it since I was like 12. I was like, all right, I'll watch RoboCop. Of course we got the Blu-ray. Of course we got the Blu-ray. Got to see all that extra gore in high definition. All right, everybody go do something fun. We're going to raid EB Demon, and other people are streaming. Knapsack is going to be streaming, you said, in about 8 minutes. Right? No more fudge. We're out of fudge. I should be less than 8 minutes, right? Yeah, 30 minutes, they said. There you go. All right.
Wait, what is Don doing tomorrow?
RoboCop. RoboCop. Armored Justice with that cool gun. I gotta tell you, the sound effects for that gun were freaking amazing. Dude, a little handgun is like... Dude, it's just... Oh, God. The 80s had some really cool sound effects for weapons that have just not been done better. People still go back to those sound effects because they were so good. And they're like, dude, can we use this? And we're like, oh, my God, that was from RoboCop. Oh, my God, it's so good. It's like the Wilhelm screen of getting shot. All right, here we go. I don't have the RoboCop trilogy. I have the first movie. I never got around to getting 2 and 3 on the Blu-ray. I don't know. All right, we got to read. Go, 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 go. Do something fun. I got to get something to eat. I'm feeling peckish because all I've had was caffeine today. I'm going to die. Probably not, though, because science. All right, do something fun. Don will be on tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Eastern time. Later, everybody. Thanks for helping out. Go.